Hey y'all, can y'all let me know if my mic is okay? Mic check, mic check. Bluetooth off my car because it will connect. But shout out to everybody in the building. This is your girl, Talk to Me Nice, also known as Big Talk, also known as the biggest co-host. But welcome to the Wednesdays Women's Roundtable. This is episode. I don't even know what episode we are. Yeah, four. I think. I think it's four. But salute to everybody that's in the chat. Hey hey Rose, hey Irby, and shout out to everybody that's watching. And yeah, hey Auntie Renee.
Hey, boo. How are you?
I'm good. How
Can
are
y'all hear
you?
me?
We can. Yes.
Okay. Yes, honey, we are here. We are here. We are here. Another women's roundtable. Those who don't want to participate in the roundtable, please feel free to hit the exit button because we'll be over here on some grown people stuff. Yeah,
That's grown people shit. Make sure
you
you hit
know.
the like on your way out though, please. Please hit the
Yes,
like.
most definitely do that. Share us out.
Definitely share us out.
um First, we want to give honor to God, and secondly, we want to for those who lost a loved one or know anybody that lost a loved one today, our condolences are with you guys. Know that everything is going to be all right. Just keep God first, or whoever you worship. Keep them first. Hey, Jameer. Hey, my niecey poo. Um, Keep them first, and yeah. I'm waiting to see if our other co-host is coming in. So talk. Do you have a topic that you would like to talk? Because I'm already with everything. So I thought maybe you wanted to throw something in there.
I do kind of want to piggyback off the topic we were speaking on. Y'all was speaking on Shalana's live
Yeah, I was thinking about
with
that
the
too. Yeah.
like forcing in all kind of situationships, relationship, friendships, family, all that. So I do want to talk about that.
Oh, most definitely. You talking forcing the man to take care of his child?
Yes, or
Yeah,
forcing relationships with people, friendships,
yeah,
things
yeah.
like that. So yeah,
So I'm gonna say, those who feel free to hit the like button. Feel free to send a super chat. We appreciate it. We thank everybody for coming in for rocking with us. So, tell me this, talk. How do you feel about, you know, a woman, being in a relationship with a man and they break up and then she's pregnant and he's not there for her? How do you feel about that?
well, I don't know. I'm gonna say a similar situation like with my first child. We broke up, and then it's kind of like I wouldn't say he wasn't there, but I was kind of um he had to take me to court to get visitation. I'm gonna just say that, but he got it. I wasn't tripping, but I never took him to court since that. I guess she was like one when it happened. Never asked for any more child support. 'Cause at the end of the day, I just feel like it's my child, but they do have a relationship. So she was still he was still in her life and still is in her life. But I just think like even if y'all don't work out, still please play a role in your child's life, regardless of if y'all stay together or not, because it does affect the child at the end of the day. And grown people need to put their pride to the side, just period.
Right,
Parenting is
right.
very important. So y'all need to sit down and figure out y'all co-parenting situation so that y'all can be there for the kid. It's not about child no longer; it's about the kid. So
Right, and there's nothing wrong with and that's what people got to understand. It's nothing wrong with co-parenting, you know what I'm saying, which is a good thing. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I hate for a woman to have to continue to beg a man to do what he's supposed to do when he already know his responsibility. And this is no
right,
man. men bashing, but I'm just saying you know your responsibility when you get into a relationship with a woman. So at the end of the day, why should she have to beg you or ask you to take care of your child? Or
Right.
even there, I mean, you can be there even if y'all not together. You can be there for her while she's going through her pregnancy. You feel what I'm saying? Hi, son. Hey, handsome.
Hey, Hassan.
So I just feel like, I
Hey,
mean,
Jamira.
you get that woman pregnant. Why? I mean, why you can't be there for her?
Right. Agree. Agree. I think you should be there. Definitely be there for her. No, being it's your first child, from my understanding, definitely you want to hear the heart or the heartbeat. You definitely want to see the images. You definitely just want to be there through the whole process. Because when women are pregnant, they also need you as well, even like for emotional support. So, you know, yeah, I just feel like just be there for her, even if it's not like y'all in a situation or relationship. Just be there to support her, and that's why she's pregnant with your child. And then when your child gets here, support her and the child when your child needs something. No,
Right.
because
Just
it's a
because
lot of
y'all break up doesn't
milestones.
mean you can't. Just because you break up with somebody doesn't mean that you can't. You know what I'm saying? Be there for that person. After the fact that y'all not together.
Right, right.
You know,
That's true.
some men feel that just because they break up with a woman, you know what I'm saying, and she's pregnant, at the end of the day, they feel that they don't have no responsibility. That's going to always be a responsibility as long as she's carrying that baby. She's going to always have a responsibility. Hey, James Hart, handsome.
And
You're going to,
James,
that's gonna always be there until that child is grown. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So that's even if a woman be with more than one woman. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Being with more than one man and she don't know who her father is. But if she come to you and say, "Well, I think you might be the father," you as the man, she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna stand there and be there too." So I mean, rather we don't know until we get a blood test. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you don't want to miss out on the on her having the baby. Been there cutting the cord, going to the doctor, seeing the baby heartbeat. You don't want to miss out on all that. And then,
right.
at the end of the day, and you being mean and you know what I'm saying, and not trying to be there for you, gonna miss that. That's gonna be something you're gonna be like, dog, I should have been there. I should have just, um, helped her out or something like that. You don't want to be them iffy. You don't want that to be an iffy thing. That's
Mm-hmm.
something that you definitely don't want. I mean, because it's what you don't understand is that's the most good experience. If you never experience any of you means never have experienced a birth of a baby, that is a good experience.
Yeah,
It
very
is. It
beautiful.
really is.
Yeah,
So you would want to, be there all the way with her, no matter what, no matter what y'all, have going on or whatever the case may be. Stand by her regardless until you know that that's your baby. For those who, you know what I'm saying, who have different, men or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
so was that
But
brung up? Because I hear you keep saying it. I don't know if I missed that part or not, but did he say something like that? I'm not sure. Or y'all
no,
just saying it. Okay.
no, no, he didn't say it. But my thing of it is, at the end of the day, you shouldn't make no woman feel no type of way. Not doing it, and it seemed to me that that's what a lot of men do. It's like they want to give the women the heartbreak while they pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not what you want to do. You don't want to give her the heartbreak. That's the wrong time to give her heartbreak or have her stressed out or you know what I'm saying, because you don't want to make her have to be bedridden. For those um who have to be bedridden, put it like that. You don't want
Yeah.
them to do that. Mm-mm.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. And you already know, like when you're sleeping with somebody, it's a possibility. that they can get pregnant if y'all not taking the precautions, or if she's not on birth control, or not using protection. That's the risk of having sex. So at the end of the day,
Mhm.
like don't punish the child because two grown people decide to lay down and make a baby. Like at the end of the day, that
Right.
baby's gonna grow up with resentment and trauma because of an absent parent, or just whatever the situation is. So hopefully, anybody in that situation can get that together and just co-parent for the child. Y'all don't necessarily have to be together. I do understand that some men do take it hard as well, and if they feel like if they can't be with the mother, they don't want no parts of it at all, which is crazy
Right.
to me.
Right.
But uh, some men do think like that. You know what I'm saying? So
And like I was saying earlier, um, hey only, hey beautiful. I was saying earlier, like when women are pregnant, that I mean,
it's
men
so taboo.
they don't understand what women have to go through to deliver a baby. Cause like I say, they don't understand that is the second pain of death,
Yeah.
and that you don't understand when a woman is having a baby. When she get on that table, you don't know if she's gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot. Because women have left here, by delivering a baby. So
That's true.
So upsetting her or making her feel some type of way while she's pregnant, some of you men, I'm not gonna say all because there are some men who stand behind, but for those who don't, y'all gotta understand that that woman, she need peace while she's pregnant, because at the end of the day, you don't want to stress her out, and you don't, and when you stress her out, you not know that you're stressing the baby out too.
Right. Right.
You is most
Facts.
definitely stressing the baby out.
Facts.
Because her feelings and her emotions, sends waves through to the baby. So at the end of the day, when she's pregnant, you want her to be as comfortable and peaceful as possible.
Hmm.
As possible. You do take a woman through heartaches and she crying all the time, the baby's gonna be a whiner. See, this just things that y'all don't know that a
Yeah.
woman goes through, and that y'all need to understand. We need that. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
do.
We need that.
Hmm.
We need the peace. If you don't give a woman no peace any other time, make sure you give her peace. Put it in the refrigerator. You don't give her no peace no other time. Make sure you give her peace when she's pregnant.
Now give
Most
her peace all
definitely
the
give.
time. All the
Yeah,
time,
I'm
guys.
just
All
yeah,
the time.
yeah, peace all the time. But you know what I'm saying? She's pregnant.
Yeah.
Just make it. If you hold on to it, be like, well, I handle you. Well, we'll talk about it after have the baby or whatever the case may be. But that's the most important. That is very important. Very, very important, y'all. Please.
Okay. So, just to piggyback off the forcing, how do you feel about forcing like relationships, situationships, and like family bonds and stuff? How do you feel about that?
Feel about say that again now. Turn my thing.
How you feel about like forcing relationships or people or friendships or family bonds and
But
things like that?
I'm not gonna force anything. If you don't want to be with me, or you don't want to be my friend, or you don't want to be my family member, even though we family member, and you don't want to, I'm not gonna force you to do anything.
Hmm.
I'm just not gonna do that. So, I mean, if I gotta force you, why do I need you around me?
Right. Right. Agree.
And there are people that does that. They say your mic burping.
What's me? I thought I heard something. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, so you shouldn't. If you gotta force somebody to be your friend, that mean they're not your friend.
Is that
You
better?
don't need that. Is that better? I don't hear it. Talk.
Sauce, is that I said sauce. Salsa, is that better? Let me know.
Oh yeah, that's better. You sound even clearer up here. Let me see if I can
Thank
fix it.
you. She fixed. I
But
mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
working. She said it's perfect.
okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make nobody be around me, or or have any dealing with me. That's crazy. You know.
Yeah, and I feel, see it. I hear it again. I hear an echo.
I
So I don't
don't.
know, but
You good?
yeah.
Hold on. I don't hear it. Let me see. Say something.
Testing. Oh,
Say it one time.
mhm. Testing. Okay, I don't hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I feel the same way. Like, I feel like when people force things, it's kind of like one sided. And what is that doing? It's kind of one sided when you have to force or continuously tell somebody something over and over. It's kind of like why you have to do so, and then it kind of turns into like you're the problem, or you're always saying something about the same issue. But it's kind of like if you already said it and the person don't fix it and you said it again, then it becomes a problem for the other person. But it's kind of like, well, it was already a problem when I bring it to your attention. So it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like some people need to understand, like, when people are telling you things, they're not telling you things to complain or to bother you or to get on your nerves. They could be telling you that so you can fix the problem and move on. But some people tend to feel like we're just going to ignore it and just let it go. And I listened to something today. It said, like, men have to understand that women are emotional people. So when they speak, they're talking about their feelings and their emotion while you're thinking with the logic. So it's kind of like, you got to kind of meet her there. You know what I'm saying? You can't think logical about her emotions. You got to kind of like understand where she's coming from. But as far as the forcing thing, yeah, I don't think nothing should be forced. But that just tells the person like it's just one sided. You don't want to be a part of something, and it's like, what's the point? What's the purpose?
Mm-hmm. That is definitely true. That is
Hmm.
just so true. And
Yeah.
if I feel like if I feel, let me tell you something too. If I feel like somebody is around me in my life and I know they really don't want to be around me, I'm certainly gonna let you go. I'm not gonna wait for you to go. I'm just gonna cut your behind off and keep it moving, because I don't want nobody to be around me that that don't want to be around me. Hey Montrese, hey handsome, I seen you in a minute. Um so if you don't want to be around me, don't force yourself to be around me. Don't force yourself to have anything to do with me. It's plenty other people that you could go be in their life instead of being in mine. So that means you could stop making yourself miserable, you know what I'm saying? And definitely can stop making me miserable, because if that's the case, you know, if I know that you don't want to be around me, I'm gonna help you leave. I'm gonna help you leave. I'm gonna let you know. Don't make yourself stay here. That that that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I
Have
can't.
you
I can't
heard the
deal with
saying?
that. Huh?
Ever heard saying like some
There you.
like wait till the woman leaves try for kind of be put in women leaving knowing that they don't want to be in a situation, or you know, oh shoot, can you hear me?
Yeah, you bubbling. Okay, I
Yeah.
hear you now.
Okay. I said, have you ever heard the situation? A situation where there's like men, it's hard for some men to leave because they don't want their responsibility of the woman feeling like they left, so they wait on the woman to lead a situation.
I'm gonna tell you, when I noticed that the relationship is, we're both not happy in this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna address you with that. And I'm gonna, let me know if you're not happy. You're not happy, let me know. You feel what I'm saying? So that way I can let you go so that you can be happy.
Yeah.
Because I want you to be happy. If I'm not the one for you or make it right for you, that means that it's time for you to go. or it's time
Mm-hmm.
for me to go. You don't stay in something that you don't want to be, because like I tell people all the time, you grown, you can leave when you want to leave. You don't have to sit and stay in a relationship that you don't want to be in.
Right.
That's what people do. People stay, and that go back when we talked about the last time we talked about relationship. People stay in relationship when they don't have to. I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand why people feel the need that they got to stay in a relationship that they don't want.
Right. Right.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why stay there? Leave. Leave. You have the option to leave. Nobody owns you to make you stay there.
Mm-hmm.
You can go. You know what I'm saying? If they try to stop you and harm you, it's police. You go to the police department, FBI, whoever you got to go to get gone. But get gone, but don't just stay there. And it's too many people in the world, because you could be messing up with the right one that you're supposed to be with, because you're too
Right.
busy trying to stick into a relationship that you know that is not right for you, that you know that you're not happy in. You
Mm-hmm.
know this. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you don't give it um all that you can. You know, so make yourself happy. Why? And then on top of that, you can also, when you don't leave and you got kids, you're making your kids unhappy. It can travel. It could travel to your kids, and that's why I try to make people understand. When kids watching you, when you in a relationship that don't need to be, they watch you, and that means they're gonna notice that, okay, then I need to be in the relationship that my mom or my dad was in. So it's like that's how you pass stuff down.
Yeah.
So you got to make things better. So look, hey MJ Handsome, he said, "Back, just leave." Yeah, just leave. It just, I mean, it's simple. It's just straight simple. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. How do you feel if you're in a relationship with somebody and they don't like your kids?
I wouldn't be in a relationship with them.
You would leave,
We wouldn't even start nothing.
right? Right.
Like, absolutely not.
So
Like,
how
my
long you
kids
think
come
it
before
takes
anybody.
before you let them meet the person that you're talking to? How long you think that it's supposed to take for them to meet your child? Which me personally, I just feel like it really ain't no time limit, because if I'm dating you, we dating. Once we say we're dating, then I'm gonna let you meet my kids. The reason why, because I want my kids to let me know, or I want to see how you are around my kids.
Yeah, I do. I do like 6 to 8 months. I normally do. I typically do that. I don't like introducing people to my kids right away. Regardless if we're just talking or whatever, to see how you are around them. I still got to figure you out myself. So I just don't bring any and everybody around my kids, and everybody can't meet my kids. So if you
True,
get to meet
true.
my kids, that's a big thing. So it's kind of hard to introduce your kids to somebody that's not, you know what I'm saying, that's not want to be with you, or y'all don't plan a future together and all that stuff, because basically you're wasting, what's the purpose? Like, my kids don't need to be introduced to people like that, or nobody like
Right.
that. Like, if it's not about to be a long-term situation, there's no point of meeting kids. Because at the end of the day, kids get feelings, kids get attached too. So that's nothing that I just go around and just do. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard. Like, if my kid, especially my oldest daughter, if she like you, that's a big deal, because she's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But I haven't brought a whole bunch of
Mm-hmm.
people around my kids. So it's kind of like, if you can get through, like, to my oldest, it's like, okay, you in.
Mm-hmm.
And my
Mm-hmm.
son is like more relaxed. But my oldest, she kind of look at people like, I don't know, but um, really don't do that. So like, they only got introduced to like one person before MJ, because we was, that was a long situation. But other than that, and I was like very young at the time. So other than that, I don't do all that because my kids don't have to meet everybody. You just a
Right,
friend, you just a somebody I'm messing around with or something like that. There's no purpose for you to meet my kids at all.
right, right. Now, suppose let's just say that okay, they meet your kids. Do you watch them around your kids, like try to see if if they're gonna treat your kids a certain way?
Yeah,
Do
for
you
sure,
like
for sure,
pay attention to it?
for sure. And I always tell my kids like, tell me anything. I'm saying, but absolutely. But here's the thing. That's why I say it takes me a minute to figure that person out. I have to figure you out to understand that I could trust you around my kids. It's not going to be a situation where I don't know or trust you to leave my kids around you by themselves. It's never going to be that.
Right,
Never.
right, right,
Because I'll go to
right.
hell about it. Just being
Me
honest.
too. I go there and back by my. You don't like my child? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you get into a relationship, got into a relationship, got the relationship is official. Now, would you allow y'all don't moved in together, right? Y'all don't moved
Hmm.
in together, and y'all paying bills together, doing everything. Will you allow that person to punish your child? Like, I mean, in all aspects, like get them a spanking, um, put them on punishment. Would you allow that person to do that? Hey, Byron. Hey, beautiful. Would you allow that person to do that to your child?
Uh, Probably not. That's a discussion we need to have. Like, I feel like if something happened, that should be brought to my attention so I can understand what's going on. But Miss Renee, you gotta understand, like I said, I've introduced my kid to a person I was with for years. You know what I'm saying? We never had no issues like that because I know how I taught my kids like we're not doing that. My kids are very like
Mm,
mannerable, so they know like if something is said, they'll do it. They listen to that person at the time and all of that stuff. It's not done in a like a malicious way or being yelled at or nothing like that. So it's kind of like they did listen to that person. I had to tell them like, look, if they say do something, you have to listen and do it. So it never got to the point where my kids had to be punished or hands put on them. So um,
mm-hmm.
that's just how I set them up. So it's all about like the parent. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand like what you're gonna put your child, what situation you're gonna put your child in, and who you introducing to your person. And who you introducing your kids to, and who you're introducing who you introducing to your kids is what I'm trying to say. So
Right, right.
I never had that problem. So I don't think I will honestly.
I don't
Yeah,
think that I will allow anybody to put their hands on my kids, especially this day and time.
yeah.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Um, you don't know if that person have any goodwill when they do it. Sometimes people can be somebody else that they not be like, they arguing with your child or whatever, and then they'll go, okay, I'm gonna spank that person. Then you don't know how they're gonna spank. You don't know if they're gonna spank them hard. You don't know if they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? So I would prefer them to tell me and
Hmm.
then to put their hands um on my child. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I would discipline them, you know, um, as far as okay, if you want to punish, it depends, and this also depends on how long we've been together. If you want to punish them, like take their phone away from them, or tell them they can't go outside or something like that, that's different. But as far as you spanking them, I can't allow you to do that because I don't know if you're gonna abuse my child. Some people whoop harder. Some people, you might get mad at me and take out what you're mad at me about on my child. You know what I'm saying? So as far as spanking them,
Hell
that
no.
would be a no-go. That definitely would be a no-go on that right there. But
Hmm.
we would talk about as far as the punishment. You taking the phone or something like that. But whipping, no, that's not gonna happen. Mm-mm.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely not. If me and they daddy don't do it, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do
Exactly.
that because that's how a
Mm-mm.
lot of kids get abused. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's bad enough now that we got stuff all on the news. You know how
Hey,
people
Auntie Sugar.
spank people kids. Hey sugar, hey beautiful. Um, we you know how they be spanking people kids and and next thing you know they abuse the kid and then they get panicking, then they want to hide the kid and no, we're not gonna go through all that. So to keep us from going
Nah.
through all that, I just rather for you not do anything to my child. I just rather for you to tell me, or punch or tell them, look, go in the room till your mama get home or something like that. But nah, don't put your
Yeah.
hands on them. Yeah, don't definitely put your hands on them, cause that's something I can't stomach that.
Mm-mm, I can't
I
either.
can't.
And like, if someone was to like hit my child today, my kid today, I was gonna say I don't even want my kids. You
You
know,
chopping up again, Bookie.
oh no.
Okay, now you clear again. Now you
Blame it
back
on the
clear.
surface, y'all.
It might be, yeah. It might be the service, but yeah,
You
because
know that nowadays a new update too. So whenever they have an update, your tripping and stuff. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
but what I was about to say, because that just like um I've seen on TV this man was dating this woman and um he only had one child and he he's thinking that that the girl he with they was doing good and she was loving on his child or whatever, and come to find out when he wasn't around she was abusing him.
Mm, yeah, hell no.
Yeah, see, you see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You gotta be cautious of when you bring your kids, when you bring people around your kids, because you don't know. That's why I'll be like, look, do you get along with kids? Because let me tell you about mine.
Okay. And the thing about that is that's why I made sure that I have an open bond with my kids. They can call me and
Yes,
tell me anything. If something is happening, say such and such said this to me, my daughter gonna text me, my son gonna text me and tell me that. So I already know, so I can say, okay, well, what happened? And then I feel like, well, why you do that? Well, yeah, sit down. Or if I call that person, and be like, well, what happened? And you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to understand. So I'm glad that I have an open bond with my kids where they can come and tell me anything. Like it's not like don't
right,
hold off nobody hitting on you, don't hold off nobody touching on you. And I know for a fact my both of my kids, they don't even allow me to look at them. My son is young, they very private. Like when they dressing and all that stuff, they don't want to be seen by nobody. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So it's kind of
right,
like
right,
I know if something is going on just by how they carry themselves now. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like y'all just have to pay attention to y'all kid. Well, I ain't gonna say I pay attention too much. I'm never gonna say that because I'm just very involved. I'm very involved.
right. And
So, you know
you
what I'm saying?
should be. Yeah,
Yeah.
you you should be. You have to. Yeah, so you right. Yeah, I mean, you only making your child only hate you. That's what I'm saying. Whether your child's lying or not, you gotta believe them. You may not want to,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to. You know what I'm saying? Until you get to the bottom of it, you know what I'm saying? So you have to some type. You can't not believe your child. I know you might want to believe
Mm-hmm.
your mate or whatever the case may be, but like I said, people are cut different in this day and time.
Yeah.
They really
You have
is.
to ask
They
questions. Yeah, get with your kids and say, hey, has anybody ever touched you? And then they be like, no, be like, are you telling me the truth? Will you tell me the truth? Like you have to ask those type of questions. Sometimes they
right,
might not come to you and say, so sit there, even if it's happening or not, ask them the questions. Has anybody ever touched you inappropriately? You know what I'm saying? I explain like when they go to the doctor, I'm like, well, the doctor is gonna do that because they have to give you a physical and stuff. But anybody outside of that, like, no, I don't care who it is.
You see what
Let me
MJ
know.
said? You see what MJ said?
Uh-huh.
Wow, MJ. Mm, mm. And that's sad. That's sad.
It's crazy.
Hey, Shalana Boo.
Mm-mm, he need his ass beat.
Yeah, he needed,
See,
and
Shay.
that's crazy. You know, your friend. You come to find out your friend. Ooh, where do you find out your friend is touching on your child
It's all
and beating
trouble
on?
in
You know what I'm saying?
hell. I'm not
Mistreating.
about that shit. I'm not playing about
I'm
that
going to
shit.
jail. I'm going to jail.
Not, not.
I'm most definitely going to jail. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
That'd be crazy
Yeah,
because
that's crazy.
some people don't even punish their own fucking kids, but they want to turn around and punish somebody else's kids. I wish the fuck you would. Like I said, I go to hell about it.
Hey,
I don't
Stevie.
care.
Hey, handsome. Yeah, I'm going to jail because
Care.
you supposed to be my friend, and you touch my child, even I mean, touch my child as far as hurting them or anything like that. We got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
We got a big problem. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Straight to the more.
You can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, y'all. We just chopping it up. The topic is um about the kids. You introducing your kids to someone you're dating, and suppose they if they do something to your child. You know, would you allow uh that person you're dating, punish your child? And like I said, I don't have a problem with the punishment, but it depends, if you punishing them, until I get home, that's fine. But as far as putting your hands on them, whooping on them, that absolutely gonna be a no. Absolutely gonna be a no. Cause you know what, our relationship will be what? Completely what? Over. It will be over. Yeah. You spank mine, it's gonna be definitely over. If I even see a bruise, it's definitely gonna be over. It's definitely gonna be over. Yeah. If my baby daddy girlfriend even think about hitting, it's definitely gonna be over. Their relationship is gonna be over because we're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna have to jump on you and your girlfriend. Right, MJ? I'm blanking out. It just that just simple as that. It's just simple as that. Now you can your girlfriend can come tell you, or I could, what I'm saying. It just crazy. And the thing about it is, today and this day and time, it seems like it's just so common for that to happen. Some people are so freely with it. They are so freely with it. Nah, nigga, I don't care because you don't
Because the
got
person that
drunk.
they don't care.
Huh?
Because some people just don't care. They too busy worried about having a man or woman that they ain't giving a fuck about their kids. It's crazy.
Right. And you know what I'm saying? Oh, I was drunk. Nah, if you were drunk and you did it, that means that's what something you wanted to do. Because either you're mad at my child or you're mad at me because you see how I treat my child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, D-Shell, bro.
It is
So
sure.
you see that how I treat my child. So you gonna take it out on my child? Nah,
Yeah, and some people do be jealous of kids.
they
They be
do.
jealous of kids. That's mm-hmm.
I'm looking at you like kind of crazy, like I can't have you. You know what I'm saying? No, I look my 3 year old. Okay, let me see. I can't even hardly. What? Only said.
Took
I
my
need my
3-year-old
glasses.
nephew to an indoor ball. Some other kids.
Top, top. You might need to go out and come back in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I tell my 3 year old. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to read it. Trying to read it. Hold on. Right, right. Only. See, that's what I'm saying. Talk.
Can you hear me?
Okay, we can hear
Okay.
you. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Renee, get your magnifying glass. Shut up. Don't.
Real now.
Hey, Toya, sis. What's up, sis? How you doing? Let me get your wrench back because I had took a lot. How you doing, Toya? Destroyer. Um, hold on, y'all. Hey, Third Coast. Welcome, boo boo.
Yo, boo.
And you know the thing about it. Oh, you still got yours, Toya. Um, the thing about it, and then they take your kids away. You know what I'm saying? It just some things are just not. It's just not. Mm-mm. I would be most definitely scared and paranoid. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things that us as black people do is crazy. It's crazy because of the fact.
Mm.
How you feel about the things that's going on in the world about how our black people are doing with the kids, and because back in the day a lot of stuff would be happening, and we'll say uh um oh, that was a black, oh, and white person that did that. You used to can say, name out what person, what race did what, but nowadays you can't do that because a lot of things that the black people are doing, it's like they taking over what the Caucasian people did or other race did. What you think?
I just think anybody can do it, really. I'm not saying it's okay. Just saying, just don't think it's just one race. Everybody is trying to do a lot of that stuff. But right here now. But
Because
that's
like
what they're doing.
that, yeah. See, because back then you when somebody get um somebody get unalive and something, the first thing we'll say, oh, that's a white person that did that, or somebody doing a whole lot of killing, oh, that's a white person that doing that, or somebody a drive by shooting, oh, that's a nigga that did that right there. You know what I'm saying? But now you
Mm-hmm.
can't. You know what I'm saying? And when a child get hurt, oh, that's a white person that did it. Now you can't say that because you don't know what race that's gonna be doing, because we as black people are doing the stupid stuff.
Facts.
We're doing stupid stuff.
Yeah, they're doing
Like that.
everything.
Like, I don't know if y'all I can't think of her name. I think her name was Michelle. The black girl that unalive her two kids and put them in the freezer for 2 years.
Yeah, I remember the story.
You remember that? Okay. But then when it first came out, the first thing I saw, oh, that's a white person that did that. Then when I found out there was a black person, I'm like, when do we start doing that?
Yeah, you just never know how people are mentally. To be honest, people are mental, and they tend to take their anger out on other people. And then she just so happened to take it out on her kids. Like people get to the point where they feel like being a mother or taking care of a kid is just too much. They struggling. They doing this. They doing. So they punish the kids with it.
But why? And it's just like the lady that went to yeah, okay, her name was Michelle, right? And then the young lady that took her kids to Niagara Falls and threw her kids over,
Mm,
there was a black girl. She took both her kids. She took her kids to Niagara Falls and she threw them over the rail.
damn. Some people just don't need to have kids. Just period. Some people just don't need to have damn kids.
Right?
I don't understand what's your
So
purpose.
that's what she said, you know. And the black girl that took her two kids and threw them over the thing because of the fact that she wanted to hurt the daddy.
Mm, mm.
You know, so a lot of stuff that we do, that I mean, black people do, is so crazy now, and you don't know. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Triple S, how you been, boo? I've been good, been good. Glad to see y'all. Look at my family coming up in here. I ain't seen
Anybody
them
coming
in a
in?
minute. Yes. So I'm just saying, you know, that just like with that one guy, there was was the him and his, well, it wasn't his son, but you know, that was going to different towns shooting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And when that was going, you know what I'm talking about? Um, what was his name? Him and the
Now you have
young
to tell
guy.
me.
They was going from different places, shooting. He was a sharpshooter. And they was going to different places shooting people. They what was his name? Mm, oh my God! Because
Does
they
anybody in
started
the
out
chat
in
know? I don't
Washington.
know.
Um, I can't think of his name. But anyway, him and the young guy was traveling from different cities, and they was shooting people. Um, and he would be in the trunk, and
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
you said the trunk was
They
sniping
would
them
be,
at the trunk.
they would be, he would be in the trunk, and he would shoot people, just random people. Yeah, the DC sniper. Thank you, Steven. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, yeah, that's him. The DC sniper.
When
So
you said at the trunk,
I say he was in the back of the trunk.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the DC sniper. When they were going around just killing people, and they was black. They was black.
Mm, mm, mm.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. We don't. We as black people doing crazy stuff now. Nowadays, you don't know. I
Huh?
don't think that we haven't put on our name yet as far as black people is going to the school, to the school, shooting up the school. That's it.
Agree with that. Just had an incident in Tennessee last school year where I did that.
They is third. They're definitely losing their mind because, like I said, that's the only thing that we haven't did yet is shooting up the schools. But
Yeah.
everything else we doing now. Like I said, it used to be a time that we didn't do crazy stuff like that. Yeah, we
Did you hear
haven't did
me?
that, huh?
I said no, it was an incident where boy school year and did that.
That who did
Yeah,
that?
it was a black boy that went into one of our high schools last year on the live. Went in there just started shooting and he hit somebody. Yeah. Did you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I heard you.
Background. Okay. Yeah, so it's definitely happening.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Hmm.
I didn't know that.
This was I don't know. I just don't know if it made it. It wasn't like national, like I down and going in and just multiple bodies, but it was actually
Wow. 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 I didn't
he
know.
wanted to actually be he wanted to be white. He did a whole Instagram like about it. Be black and
Right,
hmm
right. Deshell said white folks more likely to shoot up the club than the school.
that's
That's
true.
about true. That's about true. That is about true. But shoot, I mean, I don't put. I'm to the point now. I'm not gonna put nothing past the black folks.
Mhm. They definitely doing it nowadays for sure. They doing a
Cause
lot. It's too
yes,
much.
they doing a lot. They doing stuff that they, man, come on now, come on. We got to get it together. They don't understand that we got to get it together, and it's like we we cannot come together for some odd reason. I don't understand it.
Too much hate. It's too much hate going on. Much hate, jealousy, people blaming others for their actions and the things they do. It's a lot of stuff.
Yes, this year mental illness is. And do you feel like the mental illness is? I mean, you got to look at it too. Mental illness is coming from a lot of people coming getting out the military. Our people is messed up. Those who are getting out the military is really messed up. Really, really messed up. And it's like you. I mean, they not helping these people. They not. No, they not. Mm-mm.
Cause they go in and they get PTSD and they get all this, you know, putting this shit on other people. People who suffer from PTSD go through a lot of stuff they do. They tend to kind of blame the person doing their stuff. 'Especially those in the army because they've been through so much and seen so much. They get triggered
Right.
easily and do all that stuff. So yeah.
No, Urban, I haven't heard about that case. We're gonna look that up.
What Herb be say?
Kirby, I haven't heard of that case. We're gonna look that up. We're gonna look that one up right
To that
quick.
either.
Look that one up. Talk right fast. I haven't heard about that. Only said there is black people we talk openly, critical praise. So we okay.
Is he talking about Corey Gaines killed by
Yeah, out of
Miami
Baltimore.
police?
Out of
Yeah.
Baltimore. What did he do? What did he do close to her?
It's a, is he talking about a black woman?
I don't know. You looked it up.
Yeah. He
Right,
talking
right.
about
And so that on the over the is on a table or on the fireplace things. Things. Right there, yes. It was a he said it was a black woman.
yeah, that's what it says. It said can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
It says Corey Gaines, Baltimore police officer Corey Gaines going to stand. She was reportedly armed with a shotgun and her son. So millions of the damages, millions were that's what it says.
Wow. Wow.
I haven't heard of that though, Irving. But yeah, that's crazy.
Either.
That's it.
See, a lot of stuff they keep under the rug and they put out what they want to put out. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes only the real local stuff don't get out to everybody. So yeah, but yeah, that's sad that that happened. But they said she reportedly had a shotgun, but I guess they said it was wrong for death. I guess she didn't have one. Irby, did she not have one? Is that why they considered it wrong for death?
Mm. That's
Be careful
crazy.
and be safe out here, because they just taking lives just because people just want to.
There, you're right. We in our last days. We most definitely in our last days. You know how your grandma used to say, "We're in our last days." No, I believe we're in our last days now. Vets have to keep fighting. Yes, the vets have to keep fighting because honestly, I believe the vets don't even get the proper things they need to have when you know what I'm saying. That's why we have a lot of vets we are losing a lot of vets for real, and that's sad. It's sad.
What kind of
Oh Lord,
bets? You said bets?
vets, yeah, our army vets.
Vets with a V. Okay. Yeah. A
Urban
lot of
said
these
she
shooters, like,
was battling with mental illness, and see, don't nobody pay no attention to these people with them mental. Let's talk about mental illness because
let's go.
how is it that nobody don't pay attention to people who have mental illness? How is that?
Good
You
question.
sometimes you can look at a person and tell that that person is something is not right with that person. How is it that? Hey, let's say beautiful.
Listen,
I mean, and then it's like we turn a blind eye on mental illness. We turn a blind eye on it. We don't try to help these people get help, and that's crazy. And then when these
hmm
people get off their rocker, then they want to lock them up and do all this stuff to them. But it won't happen if people do what they're supposed to do. If your person is going to the doctor, don't even really help these mental illness people. They don't.
you're right. You're
They
right. They
don't.
don't.
Like a lot of them that's been in the military and get out the military and come back. You know what I'm saying? From they don't been to a war and then they come back and they mind ain't right and we don't do nothing for them. We got more vets and that's homeless. That's homeless
Mhm.
that need help. But there's nobody that ain't standing up to help them at all. Hey Born
That's
Red.
true.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I'm
Hey
Hey,
Soul.
twin.
chilling. What it do, Twin Yen?
But it do, though.
I'm chilling, man. I mean, I guess if I could, um,
Yes, you could.
the thing with mental illness, especially in our community, is it's a stigma that come with it, right? Is we always said, that nigga just crazy, or they just crazy, but we try to deal with it without what people would call like therapy or healing. We just say, yeah, he's crazy. That's Uncle Roger. He just crazy. That's how
Mm-hmm.
we deal with mental illness
Mm-hmm.
in our
Mm-hmm.
in our community. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So it's a
Yeah.
stigma that come with it. Don't nobody want to be called crazy. And even if Big Mama knew that Uncle Roger was crazy as cat shit, we just give Uncle Roger the things he like and seclude him to a certain area of the house, and he'll be all right. He crazy. Y'all don't go fuck with Uncle Roger. That's just
Yeah.
how we do it. So
But see, that's the problem. We can't do that. We can't just, you know what I'm saying? We got to get them some help. We got to give them help. You just can't just say, "Oh, that's Uncle Roger. He just crazy." No, you gotta make sure he taking his meds. You gotta make sure he getting to the doctor. This is your loved one. You know what I'm saying? For those who have loved one that is out there like that. But we gotta say, you know what? We gotta take. Let me take Uncle Roger to the doctor. Maybe it's my day to take Uncle Roger to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Or let me, if he's staying in my household, let me make sure that he's taking his meds. But then when he get off his med and he do something stupid, then the first thing they want to do is lock him up. But you can't lock him up if he ain't taking his med and ain't nobody there to support him to help him stay on his meds.
And I'm gonna say this, Miss Renee. I'm not trying to be contradictory, but what do those meds do to Uncle Roger? Hypothetically, what do they do to Uncle Roger? What are these medicines really doing to people?
And worse.
You know what I'm saying?
It could.
Hold on, if I may, let me give y'all an example, right? So my son was diagnosed with ADHD, right? I left him with his grandmother before, right? And I always say, take his meds. He needs to take his ADHD medicine, right? I was always against it. I was trying to get him off. But when he was with his grandmother, she would give him to him. I got full custody of my son, right? And I left him with somebody, and she told me one day, she was like, yeah, he's a little hyperactive. Give him his medicine. I gave my son that medicine, and she was a babysitter. She said, hey, Born, don't you ever give him that medicine again. It made him a zombie. It made my 9-year-old son a zombie. Like, he went from quote-unquote hyperactive to just not active.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't himself. And I had an old school woman. My baby mama's mama told me that because she was my babysitter. She told me, hey, you know what, Born? You right about that medicine. Don't give him that shit anymore. That shit zombied him out. So what are we doing to Uncle Roger? Do we just want to zombie Uncle Roger out and just say he's healed? Or he's dealing with his mental illness by being zombied out?
I mean, see, that's the thing. Hey, Big, welcome. Who this is up here? Clip. I can't even see. I need to put my glasses on.
Yeah,
it's me, Miss Renee. It's me, sis.
Oh, okay. Hey, bro. But I'm saying you have to find the right medicine to give to Uncle Roger, because you don't want Uncle Roger to be okay. First, let me say something about your baby. I mean, you have to get them the right doses that they need, okay? And then once you get them the right doses, and it might be the right one that they need to mellow them out. But if Uncle Roger can't be mellowed out, you know what I'm saying? If he got to be a zombie for a moment, that's what he got to do to keep him from flipping to harm anybody else.
How did Big Mama? All right, let me ask you a question. How did Big Mama get Uncle Roger to not harm anybody?
Now, Big Mama did something. Big Mama did. You know what? That's a good question.
Right?
That's
never gave Uncle Roger one pill, but Uncle Roger knew how to fucking. He might be on some weird shit at first, but when Big Mama say, "Hey, Roger," he knew how to get his ass in line, bro. It didn't take no medicine. It didn't take no pill. It didn't take the right dosage. Big Mama told Uncle Roger to get his ass stop. He stopped.
True. That's true. That is a good question, though. What's up, bro? What you have to say about it, bro?
I don't even know where to begin.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I don't know where to begin. Well, first of all, let me start with the vets. Most of the military vets out here in the world, they choose to be homeless because of the stipulations from the VA that that they don't want to abide by. Because I done tried to help several vets, because of course, I'm a vet. we never leave a brother behind, but at the same time, with mental illness, they have to be able to accept what they're going through. When they come to acceptance, they can get the help that they need. Most vets are not accepting because what they dealt with in war situations. They don't think nothing's wrong with them. So I'm just
Okay.
saying acceptance is the first thing that most vets have to be aware of.
Wow.
Does that make sense? And the only
Yeah.
reason why I know that is because like I said, I'm a vet, and I haven't really dealt with mental illness, but when I do go to the VA, I get all the help I can get, and most of the time I'm accepting on sometimes it's self-reflection. You got to realize when you do need the help, because most vets are how can I say it? They just not accepting to it.
They're not accepting to what? The help?
Yeah, because of the stipulations that they give you. Because one thing about it, I know for sure, when you go to the VA, first thing they're gonna do is give you medication. They're gonna medicate you.
Let me ask you this.
And then,
Do they have a way to prove that you are taking the medications? Do they check to make sure you're taking them, or do they
I can say for sure right now, because I'm diabetic, and I know for sure when I get blood work, they check to make sure I'm taking my medicine.
Okay.
So the metformin.
You can't get the benefits.
No. I'm not saying you can't get it, but at the same time, it's a process that you have to prove to get the benefits. And a lot of it is medical documentation for the vets to get what they need. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I still got the same question though. Do they have a way to prove that you're taking the medication?
Not really, because not really. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they could if they wanted to, because when you go there, a lot of times they want to draw blood.
Okay.
So if they want to test you for getting it, yeah, they can. They
Hey,
can.
Fred. Kev. Welcome.
No,
my thing of I'm sorry, Born Amy, because
no, it's your shit. I'm sorry.
So I'm saying, so when you really, really, really need that med, when you really need that med, so do you think we already know you're gonna be on that med for the rest of your life, right? So there's no ifs, ands, but that you are stuck on that med for the rest of your life. So then
until they see fit that you don't need it no more.
But see, that they have made mistakes and said some people don't need it no more, and they need it.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's how we end up with some people that they mind is not right after that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Miss Renee. Do we really think they need it, or do we? And I like that this is the women's round table. Sometimes maybe they just need a woman to tell them, hey, my nigga, you tripping. Just like Mama and Big Mama couldn't tell. I'm going back to Uncle Roger. Just like Big Mama could tell Uncle Roger, hey man, you tripping. Yeah, I don't need to give you no pill. I don't need to give you no medication. Roger, you are tripping. And Roger would cower and go and stop doing whatever the fuck he was doing. Maybe I'm tripping though.
Well, no, I ain't gonna say you.
Go ahead, Triple. Go ahead, Triple.
With the Big Mama situation,
Yeah.
ain't no Big Mamas no more these days.
Yeah,
Ain't
I
none.
think they
that's
are.
the
They
problem.
we just not
And
calling them.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm 53 years old. You know, and my Big Mama used to set my family straight, but now she's gone back in '85, and ever since '85, family ain't been the same because there's nobody really there to tell the truth. Everybody wants to sugarcoat. So the Big Mamas are gone,
Yeah.
and
I'm
nobody
sure.
wants to
I
step
mean,
up and take the role of the Big Mama.
ah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I want to disagree so bad, Clips, but you're right. You're
Well, I
really
mean,
right.
you can disagree. I
I
mean, it's
want to
cool, but I'm just
disagree
saying.
so
Look,
bad, but
okay,
I do feel
prime example. Look, I don't mean to cut you off, but prime example. Most of the grandmas nowadays are a couple years older than their children. So how are you
Yeah.
gonna call them the Big Mama
man. I
when they
think
got the same thing and they at the club hanging out with with their grandkids? You see what I'm saying? We can't. That's why I said the role of the Big Mama is gone.
I
I
think
gotta
we
agree with that.
slowly,
Hey,
but I
Tammy,
think we can
beautiful.
slowly, Miss Renee. I think we can slowly get back to that. Women like you, Miss Renee. Women like Big Talk. Yes, Big Talk is probably 15 years away from being Big Mama. But if Big Talk continue on the path that she is now, she will be the matriarch. You know what I'm saying, of the family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I mean,
Okay,
maybe
now, I don't mean to cut you off, Miss Renee, but the thing about it is, it the Big Mama thing is a dying breed. It's only a few of the women out here that are willing to carry on that role,
Mm-hmm.
but majority of the Big Mamas out here, they in the club, and you can see that on this app.
Yeah. I agree with on that a little bit. Yeah. You're right on Triple. That. Yeah. Yeah.
why is that
Yeah.
though? Why is that, Miss Renee? And I'm not, not trying to shit on your age or nothing, but like Miss Renee, you're at the age where you should be. I won't even say Big Mama. You should be the matriarch. You should be the glue that brings the family together, Miss Renee. What's stopping you from being the glue?
I am the glue.
Okay.
Oh, Miss Renee
I
handle her
am the
business.
glue.
I can vouch for that.
I'm not saying she don't. I'm not saying
Yeah.
she don't. But I know. I mean, no disrespect, Miss Renee. But how old are you? How old are you, Miss Renee?
54.
54. So at 54, the 54-year-old matriarch of the family should be able to be the glue. This side of the family, that side of the family. Miss Renee should be the one that could bring them together. I'll give you a hypothetical. I have an aunt. I have an aunt that's like 68, 69 years old. He should be bringing the family together, and she do in her own little way. But it ain't like the way Big Mama was doing it.
But see, that's the thing. This is what you got to understand. You're not gonna, you're not gonna be exactly like Big Mama, but Big Mama been on instill some things into you where you supposed to carry on. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be the exact like I can't be exactly like my grandma. Or my mom. I can carry on what they instilled in me, and I do. So what they instilled in me, I instilled into my kids. So that's how you carry on. But you got somebody like somebody that you try to instill it in them and they not listening and they doing their own thing. Like Triple said, now you got grandmas that's not even 40 yet. They're still in their 30s. They are grandma. Damn near
Exactly.
going
Yeah.
getting close a great grandma. You know what I'm saying? So your grand, I would never go to a club, and I don't club anyway. But I'm just saying hypothetically, I'm not gonna go to no club and my child there. If I see my child in this club, I'm gonna turn around because I'm not gonna sit here and party with my child. I'm not gonna smoke. with my child. Now I might drink with my child and we're in the house or something, but I'm not gonna smoke with my child. I'm not gonna party with my child because at the end of the day, whether my child is grown, I'm still mama. I'm not your
Exactly.
Or do powder. Will
you
you do
stupid.
powder with your child?
No, but at the same sense, what I want to rebuttal off of what Miss Renee said was basically, you know, like I said, you can assume the role of the big mama, but at the same time, like most knuckleheads, the YNs, it's up to you to receive it.
Mm-hmm.
It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? Big mama can put it
Mm-hmm.
out, but it's up to you to receive what big mama's putting out. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're not listening to what Big Mama doing, and you going back out here doing whatever you doing as a YN,
Yeah.
guess what? But guess what? The turnaround is that whenever you go back out there as a YN and doing what you're doing, guess who you gonna call? Big Mama.
Big mama. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Big
it
mama
kind of
do
it,
right.
it kind of goes both ways because
Yeah.
you could put positive into the atmosphere, but you have to be able to receive it as a young brother and be able to understand, okay, yeah, Big Mama was right. I don't need to do it. Hey, but then you got Big Mama putting the house up when you get in trouble.
Thanks. Miss Renee, if you could, please put Cammy's last comment on the screen. All right. 'Cause I want to speak on this. Man, so I'm going to read it before I speak on it. Cammy said, people started saying, I'm not going to raise my kids like I was raised. And that is what changed the game. Man, and my mom told me that, Cammy. My
Yeah.
mom, she grew up in a church where the kids had to serve the church members, serve the adults, and the kids ate last. So you know what my mom rule was, Cammy? And she was steadfast and was still firm on this rule. She said the kids will eat first in my household. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying that's good, bad, right, or wrong, but that says what you said, Cammy.
Mm-hmm.
Looked me in my eyes and said, the way I was raised is not the way I'm gonna raise you. I'm not saying it's good, bad, right, or wrong, but that is just how the shit changed, Cammy, and that did kind of change the game. I'm not saying it made me feel entitled, but I can understand how a child will feel entitled now that okay, kids eat first now. But when my mom was growing up, kids ate last.
And let me rebut off that. Let me tell you, I raised my kids old school. I raised my kids old school. I don't raise them exactly how I was raised, but it got an old school feel to it. Uh, wait a minute, hold on. Um, it
Okay,
got
while
a
you on pause, go ahead, sis. Go ahead, sis.
um, I got it got an old school feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things that my mom and my grandma raised me, I raised my kids. That's why I'm able to say that, you know what I'm saying, my kids graduated from school. My kids waited to have kids. I mean, I stayed on my kids, stayed on them like no other. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that I was raised them how I was raised, but not completely how I was raised because that's the problem. They changed the old school ways. You know what I'm saying? If they would have kept the old school ways going, a lot of stuff that we got going on in this world today would not be happening.
Yeah,
You wouldn't have the kids talking back to the parents.
yeah,
You won't have the kids talking back to the adults. You won't have the kids roaming the streets how they roam in the streets because of the fact that I took control of my household. I took control of my kids. I took
yeah,
control of what my mother and my grandmother instilled in me, and I instilled it in my kids. So it changes, but you as a parent can keep it going. You don't have to change because things are changing with it.
times are
You can
changing.
still
Yeah.
bring it into your household. You still can bring it.
And I agree with you, sis. I think what the brother was trying to say was pretty much, of course, the males in the household, because they provided, you had to make sure they ate first. Am I correct, bro?
I think my mom was more so talking about what she would deem as strangers in a sense, Clip. You see what I'm saying? My mom, like when my mom told me the story, if my mom made it seem like we were just the poor little kids that had to serve the church members before we could eat. So my mom said, hey, she told herself as a young girl, when I have my family, I'm going to make sure the kids eat first. It wasn't even about the males. It was just more about strangers eating first. And my mom had to serve them. You got to think back in the day when Big Mama would invite the entire church over for a dinner at Big Mama's house, she would make her daughters and sons fix the plates and serve them.
Mm-hmm.
That was just old school, Clip. Like my mom.
I feel what you're saying, but
School,
where I'm at with my household, because the dynamics have kind of changed.
yeah.
I want my kids to eat first because guess what? Um, they're my future.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Britt.
What I'm gonna say is that nowadays it makes it a lot harder. When we were growing up, our parents was able to be parents. Now we're talking about we in a generation of where the government, the law enforcement, everybody is trying to tell you how to raise your kids. You can't discipline your kids. You can't do this. You can't do that. So everybody's trying to figure out why these kids are acting different. Well, they're acting different because these motherfuckers know that if they go to school and tell the teacher or the guidance counselor that my mom whooped my ass last night, that mom gonna get her ass in trouble. You see what I'm saying? And it's a few of us. Okay, I'm gonna put myself. It's a few of us mamas that don't give a fuck. That's gonna say, "Well, take them." So when you start talking like that, then they like, okay, wait, you just discipline your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't threaten me with a good time. I'm gonna discipline how I got disciplined. But the thing is that it's a lot of other hands involved in raising kids now than it was when we was coming up. Our parents were able to parent us.
That's true. That's true.
And
And then on the flip side, I don't mean to cut you off, sis, but there's one thing about it. There's a difference between abuse and discipline.
Let's
But
go.
the problem is this: it's not even. You can't even. They lie and say you could even spank your child. They
Yeah.
don't want you to even do nothing. They say, okay, you can't use your hand. Then they say you can't use a belt. Then they say it's like at some point, they're trying to mandate, and then they're wondering why these kids are all these YNs and YBs. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to really parent when you got people that might be scared of the law and scared of shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that goes on just teaching your kids, because like I said, there's a difference between abuse and discipline. Because you
Man,
did something wrong, I disciplined you, but if I come home and I start going upside your head, that's abuse.
Let me ask you this though, Clips. Were you disciplined or abused growing up?
Oh, I was disciplined. I ain't gonna lie.
But I'm saying,
but hold on. When you say discipline, were you whooped like with a hand or with a belt or what?
Hey, look, my dad was ex-military, and my grandma didn't play it. So whatever they was able to get their hands on, when I fucked up, that's what I got.
So
but that's what I'm saying.
hold
So
on.
technically,
I
by
got
the
you.
law,
I got you, Bridges. Let me say this. So when you use words like discipline, it's a thin line between discipline and abuse. What you grew up on as discipline is now considered abuse.
right,
Though,
right.
Yeah, it is, but
hold on, hypothetically, hear me out. If my daughter say something slick to me, and I grab this Coca-Cola bottle and throw it at her ass, that's considered abuse nowadays.
Right.
That shit was norm. That's discipline the way I grew up.
Okay, and at the same time, you have to have the conversation with your daughter because she disrespected you at the same time.
No,
If it
but
was
it's a
something,
conversation.
no, hold up. If it's something that, if way your household is, if it's some type of disrespect, you have to take it accordingly.
Okay, not with with all due respect. Do you
Right.
how old are you?
I'm 53.
Do you have any young kids right now, or all your kids around my age, around
Uh,
30s?
I got right now. I got the ones that's in my household are 19, 17, and about to be 16.
Okay, because what you're saying, how you're talking is as if like how when we were raised. When I'm 39. That we were my our last of the 80s were the last ones to really get raised like that. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I
So
understand that. Yeah,
so now it's the littlest shit that as parents that we don't it'd be so quick for other motherfuckers to come in and try to start dictating. And when I mean other motherfuckers, I'm talking about like the laws, the
Yeah.
fucking
And white people, Brent, say
yeah.
it. God damn
Well, you could say it.
yeah,
it.
yeah, and I understand what you're saying. But one thing about it is what, and I'm gonna tell you something. What my kids got a bad problem at right now. And I'm talking about my teenagers. I ain't talking my 19-year-old on down.
Yeah.
What I just described. They have a bad situation with responding with me with bruh.
Yeah,
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 me
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
I know
that's
I
that
that.
that
hate
I can
that
bruh.
relate.
shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I hate it.
bruh.
I can
Don't
relate.
I
don't
I can
hate it.
relate.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can
My
relate.
ex-wife do it too because she
Yeah, I
The
can
already
relate.
first
I can
time,
relate.
she
the
do that
first
shit.
time is, it will be on me, and I'll redirect you. But when you continue to do it, oh yeah, you're gonna get a pop in the mouth. But
Nah, man, ain't nobody take
that's
that.
Now
not
listen. Now when you say pop in the mouth though,
Yeah,
you see what I'm
here we
saying
go.
right
Here we
there
go.
off top. They saying that's abuse.
That's abuse.
I
it's
ain't
not
doing that.
And
abuse. It's
listen,
just
That is
correction
abuse.
because the thing
No,
about it is no. Hold up. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Because look, the reason why I say that is because if my kids out there doing causing havoc within the neighborhood, that pop in the mouth might save them from doing the havoc in the neighborhood. You see what I'm saying?
right. But
but
if
you
your
said,
kids
But
all
me,
right,
a
go
real man ain't gotta hit a child because hell, me personally, I could just look at my children and they get the fuck right. You hear me?
Exactly, because that's why you got the
Yeah,
fear of
yeah.
God in them, and I believe in that because all I got to do
not
now
all of them, guys.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on
No,
these
now.
no,
some
no,
listen,
Not
no,
all
these
no,
of
some
them.
no, no, B.
YNs and
Yeah, not
YBs.
all y'all. Steven, you wasn't a nigga who somebody could. Your mama couldn't look at you and just say, "Steven, sit your ass down."
You
Oh
crazy as
Your
shit.
no,
mama told her that so many times.
my
You crazy.
big mama
My mama still do that shit
and
to me now. My mama
oh
still
okay.
say
Now
Steven,
But
I
it
got a
don't
prime
mean
example.
it don't
I
mean
got a prime example for you. Back in the day, right?
yeah.
I was one of them knuckleheads. I was a YN back in the day. Okay, and I was out there doing wrong. Now my dad had a 2x4 with some nails in it, willing to whip my ass with the bitch.
Yeah.
But when I saw it, guess what? My whole tune changed.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's the same way, bro. I bucked my pops one day. I bucked my pops like I'm ready to fight. I went outside and grabbed a brick and told my pops, "Come on outside." He came
What?
outside with that 38 snub nose.
Right,
I put
right.
that brick down, and nigga, I don't want no more. I don't want no
Now,
talking.
now this is
So,
different between me and you.
yeah,
Now it was the same scenario. It was just with my mama. My mama
yeah,
was whooping my ass one day.
yeah,
I'm selling crack. I've been selling crack since I was 12. I'm like 13 now. She tried to give me an ass whooping, and I'm
yeah.
laughing and throwing my hands up, counting my money, and that belt wrapped around my arm and snatched one time. That nigga looked at me with damn hell in her eye. That nigga threw a setup. I ain't never seen my mama throw a setup on me.
That's my point right there. You got to put the fear of God in these
Hey,
children
she
nowadays.
gave me
But
some
hold
shit.
up, but Clips,
Hey,
see what you said though, Clips, is when you say put the fear of God in them. Oh, I hate to say it like this because it's gonna sound horrible. We can't worry about what people consider as abuse. When I'm trying to put my foot down and put the fear of God in my child, I don't give a damn what's the difference between discipline and abuse. I'm looking at all of this as discipline, bro.
Okay, now to rebuttal off of what you just said.
Okay.
One thing that I've always told my kids, I will never put my hands on you unless I have to discipline you. But if you think you hold up. If you think you got it better than what I'm treating you here,
Go somewhere
then
else.
go.
I like
Let the
that.
state take you. Let the whatever goes on, they pick you up. And if you think you got it better, when you get in that system and realize that I got it better at home,
That's it. That's it. Now I like that.
Exactly.
I like that clip because that's
But
what.
you know what? You know what? A lot of
Go
kids
ahead.
though don't even get it after that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't realize that sometimes certain kids is just real motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Me
Real
too.
fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like I always tell people when like because I worked in the school for a minute, you know what I'm saying, and you see stuff. I remember a grandma came up to the school, real talk. The little girl, she acted up every fucking day. When I say every fucking day, this little motherfucker come through the line acting up, come walking in, screaming, going off,
That was
going
her
off
MO.
on the teachers, going off on everything. And one day, her mama called. They called her mama. Her mama come, whatever. Then the little girl still was acting up, still acting up. The next thing you know, old motherfucking grandma came. You hear me?
Yeah.
Grandma,
Yeah.
look, grandma, ex motherfucking principal, right? Come up in there. She walking. She got her heels done, hair laid. Okay, I'm trying to set the tone for y'all niggas. Okay, she
Yeah.
walking. She walking with this girl. She at the school every day with her, walking her every class. They letting her stay in the school. You know what I'm saying? She was. They called her. The grandma looked at the principal and the guidance counselor. She said, "Y'all gonna call the people on me?" They said no. She said, "Get out your office." She kicked the principal out of her own office and tore her black ass up. When I say fucked her up so bad, shit. Grandma stayed at the school for another week.
And that's
well,
what we
see,
need now, Britt. That's what we need now, Britt.
okay, now,
Hold on, hold on,
Miss Renee.
real
Excuse
quick,
me, y'all.
real
Excuse
quick,
me, y'all.
y'all.
Hey, Miss Renee, can I? It's all right if I drop my damn shoe link and shit, right? I want to ask.
Oh yeah, anybody can drop their channel.
Yeah,
Anybody got
yeah,
a channel,
go
they
ahead,
can drop
Stevie.
it. No problem.
now, to rebuttal off of that though, see,
I just go ahead. Go ahead.
no, Big Mama she had the authority. Mama ain't had no authority.
Shit,
Mama
when
was
she
trying to be
told
that
the
friend.
principal, listen,
Mama
when
was
she
trying to
told the
be that
principal,
friend.
when she told the principal, y'all gonna call the people on me? And they said no. And she said, get out the office. And them niggas got, listen, them Caucasus Mountains got out the office.
Yeah. Because if I'm gonna tell you something, if I show up at my kid's school, guess what? They're gonna act right. And they gonna tell everything. But what I'm saying is, Mama was trying to be her daughter's friend. So that's why she ain't had nothing to say.
Nah, the little girl, see, the problem is the mom was in denial. See, grandma was an educator. You know what I'm saying? So she was an ex-principal. So
I got that. I got that. But Mama,
grandma could see. No, wait, I'm trying to explain to you what was going on.
Grandma had the authority.
No, it wasn't the authority. Grandma saw that the girl had needed some help with certain disabilities. You know what I'm saying? The mom was in denial, but the little girl knew what the fuck she was doing. You understand what I'm saying? So she knew that if you gonna act up, grandma said, if you acting up, then you should be able to act up when I'm here. Because that means you don't know. But because you act right when I'm here,
Miss Renee,
I know
you
for
on
a
my
fact
TV.
you know.
You know what the fuck you doing, Britt.
You know what the fuck you doing.
I mean, let me tell y'all what we say,
Hey,
though.
Miss Renee, you on a 75-inch TV right now.
Let me say this, though, Britt. So, because, man, like, we can use these tactics today in 2025, y'all. We use phrases like keep that same energy.
Right.
So when I pull up to my 15-year-old daughter high school and say, hey, I'm here with you for the next 5 days. Keep that same energy. If you've been disrespecting Miss Johnson, disrespect her while I'm here. Keep that same energy.
One time, she did that shit. Pulled up to the
keep
school
that same energy, man. Like, what I'm saying is, man, and I said this earlier.
I was terrified.
We are not lacking on big mamas, man. Yes,
right.
big mamas have gotten younger. So Britt is 39. She's about to be a big mama in about 5, 6, 7 years. But
Hey,
long
bitch.
no, I'm just saying, I'm sorry. But long as she keeps the same energy, she's
said, "Don't
gonna
put
make
that on
a
me."
good
Oh my
matriarch.
God, she
Give me
just called
10
you a
years and
bitch.
ain't shit.
I'm not tripping on that, Stephen. What
No,
I'm
hold on,
saying,
hold on, hold on, hold on. But
hold
see,
on,
at the
let me
same
let me
time,
land.
but
Let me
at
land,
the
Cliff.
same time,
Cliff,
at the
just let
same
me land.
time,
Cliff,
she's that she's that one in the few that I was talking about.
Come on, Cliff. Don't overtalk me, Cliff. Just let me land.
I'm just saying, bro. She's just that
I
one.
just want to finish my thought, Cliff. And then you
Okay,
got
go ahead, play. Go ahead, play.
if she's 30, if she's fucking 39, bro,
Right.
imagine Brit at all right, maybe I used the wrong years. Imagine Brit at she's 39. Imagine Brit at 49. Now maybe
Right.
she
10
has a
years.
grandchild. Maybe she has a grandchild in 10 years. Maybe not.
Right.
But if she does, she's gonna make a good fuck saying big mama, a matriarch. A good matriarch. Somebody who can go and not only get her daughters in line, but get her grandkids in line. She's gonna make it because she has the right mentality. Who gives a fuck about the age? Talk to me nice, big talk. It's gonna make a good matriarch in 10, 15 years.
And that's understandable. What I'm saying is, she's the one in a few that are willing to do that.
But you gotta understand what his name
Hold on. The statistics prove that right now, us as black folks, we got more uh grandmas at a younger age. And bless you with whatever you got going on, sister. I'm telling you, but right now, majority of our sisters that are grandmas rather party with their grandkids. That's all I'm saying.
So
I
And I'm just
I'm gonna
talking about
say
some.
this.
She is one of the few.
No, I
No, I'm gonna
disagree
say
with
this.
majority.
Listen,
I
you
disagree.
remember when I
I
said
disagree.
our generation, me and Talk's generation, we're the last of the generation who had real grandmas. After us in the 90s, those were the kids who were having.
Oh, come on, bro.
I'm an 80s baby. I'm an 80s baby too. Don't leave me out.
Most of us had like between 17 and 20-something-year-old parents. So we had the grandmothers, the momos, you know what I'm saying? We had that kind of shit.
Yeah,
Our generation is the last of that. So when you see some of the grandparents are young, well, you think about in the 90s, a lot of those kids was having kids. So those are the 15-year-olds having kids. So if you 15 and then you have your child is born, then you turn 30, your child is 15. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're close in age with that motherfucker.
Now, D-Shep introduced something crucial. Now, I do want to let me preface it by saying this. I do think the women in my demographic, which is Brit is in my demographic. I'm 41, she's 39. We're in the same demographic, right? Brit and even Talk to Me Nice, man. They are like they're still good and not good, great matriarchs. They the ones that can bring the family together. Now, fuck y'all. I don't want to take this conversation left, but I got to.
Man, how do you finish,
man?
Do your business.
Because D-Shep said the matriarch doesn't have the fucking patriarch figure in her life. And that's the sad part, Brit.
Yep.
But when you say that,
I agree with D-Shep.
But when you say that, you think about it like this. When you say that still, even back then, Papa motherfucking ass went to work, paid all the bills, did what he supposed to do, and had a whole nother family on the other side of town.
But it don't matter. None of that matters.
No, listen.
It doesn't. I don't think that's.
No, I'm
that's
telling
irrelevant.
you. This is what I'm telling you. Wait, this is what I'm telling you.
Matters. It definitely matters.
So it does matter because Momo needed that nigga. So now we come to the generation of bitches ain't sitting around letting no niggas keep on doing them dirty and having kids on them and doing all that other shit. We talking about the era of women that has to work, that's going to work and be providers. We're talking about they don't make men. Let's start there. They don't make men who are like Pawpaw that's gonna pay all the bills and make sure shit is right and still do his shit. Nowadays, niggas want to be half a nigga, and then they still want to be treated like Papa was treated. Well, Papa came home and got moo pussy all the time because moo pussy had dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner served for his motherfucking ass. Kids
Can
taken
I ask
care
you?
of.
Can I
Wait,
say
hold on.
something?
Wait.
Hold on.
Wait.
It's just one question. Is that all men, or are you just talking
No, I
about
didn't say no.
That,
I didn't say
exactly. That's where I was
No,
going. Okay, go ahead. Finish off.
I'm saying though, when you're talking about not having the patriarch in the house, compare
No.
that to back in the era of Momo and Papa, because there are a lot of single women out there, not just because they wanted to be single women and single mothers out there, but they had to be because no good ass niggas wasn't doing their part. Now, not all
Okay.
the niggas was no good. I'm not gonna put that on that, but
Thank
we're
you.
gonna give
Okay.
them.
So
We're gonna give
that's what
them. We're gonna give them
I got 11
85%
kids.
was
I
no
take care of
good.
all of it.
We're
that's
gonna
what I
give
was trying to.
85% was no good.
That's what I'm trying to explain right now. As far as statistic wise, you got grandmas out here, and like I said, what you just said earlier, I'm not knocking it, and I'm not knocking what you're saying now. What I'm saying is, a lot of the grandparents nowadays are hanging out with their grandkids, and then that's why there's no big
Because
mamas
they're
no more.
young, right? They're young. They're
Exactly,
young.
and it's not
But
all
that's
of them.
big. But that's
It's
what I
not
said.
all
They're
of them.
young.
It's just
But
a
remember, I said they're
majority of
young
them.
because those are the kids who were having kids. You see what I'm saying? So they're gonna all be young.
Exactly.
They're gonna all be close in age.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I ain't had my first child till I was 21.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, I'm breaking a generational curse just with my family. And I'm
Right.
trying to be the
Well,
the
D Chef,
the
come on this panel. D Chef, come
yeah,
on this
please
panel.
do
Why
D
you
Chef. I
playing?
like D Chef. Me and D Chef can talk all day long.
Come on, D Chef, come up here. Let's talk about it.
I don't
The thing is
know.
that
How many people? I ain't paid my screen yard. How
Hold
many
on,
people?
what happened? Hold on, who she want to come up?
D Chef.
I said,
They share.
I mean, he can come up and see
I,
if
I mean,
it's
no,
basically, all I'm saying is,
I'll drop
because look
down
what
if
D Chef just said.
Discuss.
He came from a different era as well.
Yeah.
I would
we
not
talking
go
about
on
me
a
or
women's
you?
panel. Clearly, it ain't a women's panel. Clearly, it's everybody up here.
Oh, what's wrong? I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, Miss Renee. Are we taking over the women's panel or speak
Clearly.
talk? If we
No.
tripping,
No,
Oh,
we just talking.
Oh, I
We
mean,
just
I
talking.
enjoy talking to y'all brothers, man. I'm sorry if I interrupt y'all, man,
No,
but I
no,
mean, this is just
you good. I was just telling D Chef. I was telling D Chef. Everybody's
I
up
see
here.
what my
It
nigga
ain't none of that.
Steven now.
no. I'm just saying this is Miss Renee. Me and Miss Renee. That's my sister,
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what
so she
happened.
know how I roll.
Not these niggas with their cowboy hats. But I'm saying this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I know.
saying
We
Yeah,
on the
Steph ain't
side.
coming up here.
Made that bitch
I'm
pop.
saying that
Y'all
the thing
crazy.
is
Y'all
when you think
crazy.
about the generations, right? Like generation, them younger kids that was having kids, that's where we at now. So of course they're being friends with the grandma looking like she the sister. Have y'all been seeing those
Exactly,
TikTok trends where the grandma, the
exactly, and
daughter,
look
and the
younger.
mama, the grandma, the mama, and the
and then,
daughter all in the same picture, and
Yeah.
you don't know who is
yeah,
who?
yeah, yeah,
But my
yeah. I
thing
agree
about
with that.
that though, man, my thing about that is okay, that's the looks, guys. That's the looks, bro. I don't know. I don't know what it is, niggas. Evolution is makeup. It's a lot of shit that goes into that. What
It's
is the
social media.
mentality? That's why I keep saying the mentality of grit and talk to me nice. It can be the matriarchs in 10, 15 years, bro.
Right.
I think Brit and talk to me nice in 10 or
You
15
want to let you
years.
download
Hear me out, Miss Renee. I'm
that?
sorry, Miss Renee, and I'm not
Oh,
excluding
she
you.
talking to somebody at the house.
I promise
I'm sorry.
I'm not excluding you. But I think like Brit and talk to me nice in 10 to 15 years from now can do the same job that Big Mama did for me growing up.
Right.
I
Right.
just think
It'll
that
go back. The
do.
cycle's gonna go back. The cycle's gonna go
Yeah.
back. It's just that the
Yeah.
problem
No,
is
she's gonna be
we're at
younger.
the
Of course, Big Mama's gonna be younger. Now, instead of my grandmother being 65, Brit's gonna be 55. The age is gonna be different, but the mentality is gonna be the same though.
Okay, now what I'm trying to get you to understand is, bro, and I hear you, but at the same time, out of 100, she may be only 10%. You see what I'm saying?
Know that though,
I said 15%. I gave you 15%.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm just saying, out of that percentage, how many, and out of the U.S., how many are willing to do that and take that role on?
I'm saying 40. I think 40. Fuck it. I stand on 40%.
Okay, but still at the same time,
when they get to a certain age, like I always tell my kids, like right now, like I'm considered still young, and these motherfuckers is going to college and still got stuff. Don't look what I tell them. I'm not my mama. I'm not gonna help. Like my mama, I was grown when I had kids, but my mom stopped her whole life to make sure she helped me with my kids. My kids ain't never went to daycare. They ain't never did nothing. My mama was there helping me with them kids. I have to reiterate to these niggas, I am not your nana. Okay, you have a baby with me. You and Junebug is gonna be in that motherfucking room together. You gonna get dressed and get Junebug ready for school with you in the morning. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Same thing Big Mama told my Uncle Tyrone.
Uh-huh.
She told my Uncle Tyrone, yeah, nigga, on the weekends, sometimes I will babysit your son. But nigga, Monday through Friday, you gonna be here with this baby, Tyrone.
Right.
Like shit hit different, man.
And I babysit when I want to babysit. Don't ask me shit. I'll tell you when I want to baby.
But what I'm trying to get this brother to understand, but the percentage out of 100, how many are doing that?
I'm saying 40. I'm standing on 40, nigga.
Okay, but still, there's 60% that is out here in these young Negroes is out here causing havoc.
I mean, they're gonna wild out, but we had young Negroes wilding out. Think about this: when Big Mama had Uncle Tyrone hung with the thugs. Uncle Tyrone.
It ain't no difference. But listen, I feel like you want to put all the fucking blame on these women, and we ain't putting enough blame on some niggas at this point, Mr. Clips, because at this point you want to keep on saying what the mama need to be doing. And
I ain't saying no, because the whole situation, the whole conversation was about Big Mama.
Wait. But we ain't talking about these niggas that got 15, 11, 20 kids, and they not helping, and they not being pawpaw.
11 kids like my nigga Steve.
Exactly. And I agree with you on that too.
15, 11 kids.
The only difference is I take care of mine.
And I take care of mine.
But Steven,
I take care of mine.
Take care of yours. We know motherfuckers that don't take care of theirs.
I do too.
So
okay,
you know
so let's look at the percentage here. As far as the percentage on, we already say, old boy said what, 40%? Now, what's the percentage on males taking care of their own kids?
Oh, wow. And I love my fellas. You know, I fuck with the fellas. I fuck with my
okay, let's see who got the best hat. Born, you got to cam up because you and Steven having a competition right now. And he want to know who got the best hat.
Out of 100, what's the percentage of males taking care of their kids? So you got three.
Your hat look like it's the Mexicans from across the
border.
Hold
up now. We got 3 dudes on the panel right now that say they take care of the kids. Now, what's the percentage?
We know a lot, but we know a lot of niggas that don't. Even Steven said he know niggas that don't take care of their kids. We all know niggas that don't take care of their kids.
Everybody know that.
And we know a lot of women that's not taken care of and not being the big mama. So,
but the problem is that you want to keep on putting on the women.
No, I'm not. That was the discussion. What I'm trying to do is open it up to both the men and the women.
That is just the women. I'm saying that it's both parties.
And that's true.
Both parties.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
So I'm saying that is while we talking about the women, we need to talk about these bum ass niggas as well, who ain't gonna be able to be
Exactly.
no
Wild
pawpaw.
West
Exactly.
ass nigga. Will Smith looking ass nigga.
I'm a big Tennessee walking horse hat, nigga.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I agree with you, sis. I agree with you.
Texas
You
Walker
make them
looking
horses
ass nigga.
walk, nigga.
Yeah. What's the nigga name?
No
But the conversation originated with the big mama, so that's
Right,
where I was going
but
off
But you
of.
know,
but
but
I'm
you know,
saying
just
those of
because
us
a
who
woman
have
ain't being big mama, she might still be holding that household down. See, big mama was on a whole nother level.
Exactly, and that's where I was at. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing.
most of the time, big
But
mama
see a
wasn't
lot.
working.
But see a lot of the big mamas done had young brothers, and they don't have the right direction. So the big mama cannot direct them without the father.
fact. Now there we go. Now that's why I want to steer the conversation too.
But
But
I know,
they
I
had
know.
sons. You know what I'm saying?
Les. I got you, Les. But the difference between my big mama and Britt, and talk to me nice, no disrespect, sisters, but they don't have a patriarchal figure.
Exactly.
Wait, where
In
you talking
their
about in the house?
In the
But even if
household.
they didn't have them, they had
No,
other
no, no.
people.
I'm asking.
Hold
No,
on.
I'm
Let me
just
say this out loud.
born.
I know,
Born.
Britt.
I'm asking you. Wait,
Hold
born.
on, Britt. You just gotta let me say it. I know
No,
you
I'm
know
asking you in the house. I was trying to get clarification what you just said.
in the house.
Okay, that's what I'm
You
asking.
got daughters. You said you got daughters.
Yeah, I said I got daughters, or you know I got daughters.
I know you got daughters. They're
Oh,
not
okay.
waking up to a man in the house
Right
now.
Right.
Right now is no
Right.
man in your house.
Right.
Big talk,
Definitely.
you know I love you to death, twin, but it's no man in that house right now. Now you can call granddaddy a piece of shit all you want to, but you know what my mom and my aunties woke up to? Their father in the house. when they
So
woke
so
up.
who do you blame for that?
I did.
I'm gonna tell
women.
because one thing I can say that
So
I
you
would
putting all
I
that
would
on the woman, or are we talking about broken
no
households that y'all niggas are creating? Hold on, Bornicus. Wait, hold on, wait. I'm sorry, real quick. Bornicus,
Let's go.
you done made 3 broken homes.
But they chose welfare
No,
over me.
nigga,
They
no.
chose welfare over me.
No,
Can we talk about it?
You're not
Can
listening.
we talk about it?
Can you? No, I'm being honest. You created 3 broken homes.
That's not true.
You're not in the house with none of your kids.
That's a fact. No. That's
So
a fact.
I'm saying that I'm not taking away from you being a good co-parent. I'm not taking away from you from that. But in the sense of you saying that our kids don't wake up in the house with a man in the house, well, 90% of the time, your kids don't wake up with a man in the house.
With you in the house.
Britt. Hold on, Britt. No. If you want to make it personal on me, I'll tell you this. I've never broken up with either one of my kids' mothers.
That
They
part.
broke up with me. They gave up on
That part.
me.
No, not gave up on you. Oh, not the
Big
victim.
Mama didn't
Talk,
give
get
up.
your friend talk. He is a victim.
They gave up.
I'm going on mute on that one.
Clips.
I
They
can't
gave
say
up.
that's
Clips,
all they do.
right?
They like being victim.
I'm
You know
saying,
what
Born.
it was,
Okay, now
Now, Born, I'm
hold
not
on. Let
taking
me
away
ask.
from that.
Can I ask you a question, sweetie?
Yeah.
The question I got, when we were talking about Big Mama, were you scared more of Big Mama or Papa?
Wait, I can't hear you.
Big mama.
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Were
say it
you
again?
scared of Big Mama or were you scared of Papa?
I wasn't scared of none of them because I was the baby.
Both, really.
You see what I'm saying? I was treated like the princess that I was.
I got you, Britt. Well, let's say disappointed. Who were you more concerned about disappointing?
There you go. Okay, yeah.
Or Papa?
I would say I was. I would say. I would say, you know what? Because my granddad, like, I ain't gonna lie, he was an ex pimp, so he was real, like,
Laid back.
he was laid back. My grandma was very like strict. and
Stern.
she was strict on
Yeah.
the girls. So because it's only two granddaughters, me and my
So why
cousin. That's
you
like,
think why you think she was stern with the girls?
well, because she had four daughters, and so she was, when we got a whole bunch of boys. It's like, I want to say it's like 11 boys and two girls as grandkids. So she already had the daughters. She was all about
What?
the boys. You know what I'm saying? Shit, those boys was the world. So with
And
us, the girls, grandma was like on our ass. I used to be like, hold up. Not this nigga walking in. You know this nigga just came in from smoking and now you over here want to tell me about what the fuck I'm doing.
so my thing is, hold on, let me say this because I see him in the comments. D Shep said Big Mama. Miss Renee said Big Mama. That means they were like more fearful of Big Mama.
But I wasn't fearful like
Than Grandpa.
whooping wise though. Cause
Grandpa.
like I wasn't
You
fearful
didn't
like
want to
whooping wise.
disrespect
I was
Grandpa.
fearful like you said, I was fearful of disappointing.
Yes. So my
Yeah.
thing is
Yeah.
with Grandpa bit his tongue for so long that you know if you piss Grandpa off, you a piece of shit.
Oh yeah,
You
you ain't
are a
shit.
piece of shit, bro.
Yeah, you
Like,
ain't
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? So y'all saying Big Mama in the chat, but y'all didn't never want to disappoint Grandpa. You disappoint Grandpa, you like, damn, I'm really a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
because if grandpa got on your ass, you knew it was a
Yeah.
different story.
And Clips, you know how it is as a man. It take a lot for us to get on your ass. It take
Yeah,
a
because
lot
Exactly.
for us to
That's
get
wouldn't
why
let
on
I asked the
your ass,
question.
bro.
Because,
he wouldn't let you disrespect her though. That's what
yeah,
that was about.
exactly.
Yeah,
And that's why I asked that
exactly
question
that.
because I was just
Because
curious.
my,
That's
my
all.
granddaddy told me one day, and I wasn't even doing nothing. He was just giving me a talk because we was close like that. He said, don't you ever disrespect her. You can disrespect me all you want to."
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
that hit
my
different though, Lance.
granddaddy told my
Hold on, Lance.
granddad told me don't let my wife show up there no more.
Facts, facts. But see, that hit different though.
They sure do.
When granddaddy tell you that though, Les. When granddaddy look you in your face and say, "Hey man, you disrespecting my wife, bro."
Say
That shit
man.
hit different, nigga. That
Say
shit
man.
hit
You got
different,
me
nigga.
fucked up, man.
Hey, I'm telling you, when granddaddy look you in your face and say, "Hey man," and you know how granddaddy talk.
And I was little too.
Granddaddy say
I
you
was probably, I was
disrespecting my
probably, I,
wife.
I was probably getting to be, towards being a teenager. That's what it was all about. Cause like I said, I wasn't doing nothing. So he just felt it was time to have that talk. And he knew it was that
Okay,
time. And they done had that.
now, what you saying that right there? Okay, when you had that conversation with your granddaddy, did he really break it down to you?
Yeah, that's basically what he said. He called
Exactly,
it. He said, don't.
exactly.
He
Yeah.
said, you can do whatever you want to me, but don't ever disrespect her.
Yeah,
And that's where we're going with the big mama thing. It was
we
just,
missing that clips. We missing that now. Now I ain't gonna lie. Like I
Yeah.
yeah,
said,
we are.
Brit. I already said Brit and Big Talk and the other women will make good big mamas, great matriarchal figures in the black household. But what they missing is that patriarch, bro.
Right.
They missing the male figure in that household that can also pull that child to the side and say, "Hey, homie," or "Hey, Miss Lady, don't you ever disrespect my wife. I saw that bullshit you did today. Don't do my wife like that. If you do that wife like that, now you got to deal with me."
Right.
And I think
That's what we
another thing, the
missing,
reason why
Brit.
he threw that in there
Because
is because he saw the change in the world. You know what I'm saying? They saw the change in the world. They were so they went so far back, and they knew who I was growing up around. You know what I'm saying? So they know it was changing.
That's
So
so, so now that we had this conversation and we didn't, and we're a few of a dying breed, do y'all agree that the world needs a lot of help?
Hell yeah.
absolutely. I mean, I'll say this. I can't really worry about the world. I like to focus on our community, bro. Look at it. If we got 6 people on the panel right now, we all black, bro. I'd rather focus on this community, Clips. This is a black community right now that we hashing it out as black people in our community. What does it take to move to the next level? What does it take? Some people are traditionalists, some people are not. But what does it take for us to move to the next level? I can't be
Outreach.
concerned about the
Outreach.
world right now, Clip.
Well, what takes us is to be able to be unified, and like is
Outreach.
that's the biggest issue within the black community, because there's always some hatred, there's always some bullshit, there's always some kind of negative context that comes with black people. You know what I'm saying? You look at the other races and they're really able to work together as a team and make shit happen. But black people, when you get too many of them, a lot of them don't want to be Indians. Everybody want to be a motherfucking chief. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like everybody want to be an entrepreneur.
I feel that.
And they feel like everybody
Okay.
want to be an entrepreneur, but everybody not built for entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
So it's
got to
kinda
be the
like-
worker. Somebody
so
got to
it's-
be the worker, Britt.
Right.
I like
Right.
that.
And so the issue is when it
And,
comes.
and I got one even better for you, because the one thing that I've noticed, and this is in my time, on this earth, because I got more time in front of me, behind me than I do in front. Okay. Now, one thing that I noticed, and not to down talk the Mexicans or anything, but one thing that I know from them, they'll live in a household together, and they'll do everything what it takes for that household to build. And then
Yep.
guess what? They're buying the house next door.
Yep.
They say, they got a whole community, but we can't do that as
Let me
people.
tell you, in Long Beach, when I was growing up, our neighbor it was like about 4-5 different sets of family in this small ass house. They had an abuela up in there, motherfucker, 2 abuelas. So they was cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know what I'm saying? The kids was taking care of the grandmas was taking care of the laundry. Everybody was going to work. They was stacking up. Everybody had food. They had clothes. They was doing everything. And they was stacking up. The next thing you know, they bought this family a house. And so now another family moves in, and then everybody's still doing, and that person, the people from the other house, now they're helping and putting money into the pot. And then they get the next family out. Then now they get another family coming in. They were doing it so much. And then they walk into their cars, and they got work trucks, motherfucking SUVs and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And
hey, Britt, it's one word. I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt you, but it's one word that we have to adopt to live by those standards. Trust.
Yes.
The Mexicans are the new niggas.
Each other, bro. For
Yes.
some reason, hold on, hear me out. For some reason, black people, we don't trust each other. Like,
Nigga,
bro,
it's the side eye. Where the
hold
side
on,
eye? You got to do the side eye, Born. Do the
Man,
side
I
eye.
ain't gonna lie, Britt. Hey, listen, Britt. You know, we was talking about the trip the other day. Guess what motherfuckers told me? Why Tennessee? Because Born Rich said it. It's like, wait, nigga, no. And then guess what the next thing they said? This is gonna always be the main thing. You know what the Mexicans do? When they do move people in the house, put it in the pot, then one Mexican family move out, they move another Mexican family in, put it into the pot. Guess what black people do? They don't trust the person who's responsible for the money.
For the money. Right.
For
the fucking money. Right. Yep.
We don't trust nobody to be responsible for the money, bro.
Right. That's true. You ain't wrong on that shit. That's how it is. And I got to see it. So like how me and my intermediate family is, like, that's me, my brothers, my mom, you know what I'm saying, and my stepdad. We were always like that. Hey, stack up. Like, my brother was, at one point, he was always traveling, always gone. I'm like, nigga, why are you paying for a whole fucking house? Like, you paying rent. He wasn't owning it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why are you paying all this money and you ain't never there anyway? Nigga, if you don't take one of these rooms out this motherfucking house, stack up your money, and when it's time for you to go buy something, you go buy some shit. That nigga did that, bought him a BMW, did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you ain't got to worry about no shit. You ain't home anyway. The problem is most black people, what they tell their kids is, you 18, you grown, they push them out. But you know what every other race do? No, stay home, stack up your money, go to school, do what you got to do. You don't need to leave until it's time. Black people push their kids out into debt. You know what the other people do when their kids go to college? They make sure they got it set up for them. Black people don't. So their kids be struggling and stressed and having to work and do all this other shit. It's crazy. We put that pressure on our kids. And then we look at the others and wonder why they're able to flourish.
Yeah, but you got to think them other people, they already got their children doing certain work, like, you know, getting the work ethic down.
Mm-hmm.
Like they be taking their children or have them to do the work when they actually own, you know, might have entrepreneurship, or they might have a gas station or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They be already pushing their children at a young age.
Yeah. It's just
And they
that
be
black
Can I
people
having,
make it so
can I
wrong.
chime in
They
on
make
that?
it, yes.
Okay. The way I feel about that, instead of us trying to push our kids into college and stuff that they don't want to do, let your children realize what their purpose is here on earth. When they start finding out what their purpose is, they will flourish. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it make
Uh-huh.
perfect sense to me. It do.
Don't, we all want our kids to do what they want to do, but just let them find their purpose in life. Don't push them to college. Oh, my kid's gonna go. No, don't do that. My kid's gonna go to the army. That's what I did. That's not what all children are gonna do. Let them find their purpose in the world, and I guarantee you, when they find out what their purpose is, they'll flourish. Because one thing about it, like I told you, I got teenagers in the house. I'm not pushing them to do whatever. My son wants to be a chef, but I'm not pushing him to be a chef. He has to want to do it.
You gotta teach them leadership. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He's
Right.
got to want to do it. I can't do it for him. I can't keep pushing him to do it. He's got to want to do it. And if he don't want to do it, that's not his purpose.
You teach them to be comfortable in their own flesh. You teach them that right there, cuz they will flourish.
No, facts, D Shep. And a lot of people don't. D Shep said, I paid daughter's way through college so she would be debt free. Two of my kids lived with me through their mid-20s, both left with 800 plus credit scores. I gave my oldest son the same option. He chose to work. My twins chose the military. You see what I'm saying? But
And they're
it's not that
flourishing.
many of you like that do like you, D Shep. It's a lot. It's not a lot of them,
But
and
they're
that's a blessing.
flourishing. That's the part that we're missing. They're flourishing.
Like I told my daughter, I was like, I don't care what college you go to, because she really smart. She gonna do what she gotta do. I'm like, whatever the difference is, you don't need to get no loans. I'm gonna take care of it. I don't care if I gotta work fucking 30 jobs. You ain't gotta worry about that, because I don't want to set her up to fail. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you having our kids stressing out, because the type of work I do. Let me give you an example. The kind of work that I do, right? I'm a general manager, so I'm working with a lot of college kids, a lot of high schoolers, and I'm seeing a lot of shit. And when I see how these college kids be really stressed the fuck out, that they gotta work these long ass shifts, and then they in school, and don't let them be in band and trying to get a band scholarship. Well, the band is even more fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give these kids no real nothing, so these kids still gotta work for shit, and they be tired and wore out. And it's like people think like, oh well, they gonna get this, they survive, and that's what it's supposed to be. Hell no. I don't want my kids to be in college stressed the fuck out about no stupid ass shit like that.
You're right, ma'am. That's why I'm doing exactly what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to goddamn leave some generational wealth so my kids ain't got to struggle. Fuck that bullshit. I want them to be spoiled. I don't want them to ever have to fucking struggle. Fuck that shit. Let me spoil the fuck out of them if I possibly can. Before I die, that's what I want to do.
And
that's
look, my daughter's a full senior in high school. She gets out early. She got 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? She a go-getter. She a hustler. But one thing she know, I don't care what college she go through, Whatever I gotta do, you gonna get there. You're gonna do what you gotta do. You don't gotta stress about the same shit. But she understands money. She understands what she's supposed to do because she likes the work. She likes money. You know what I'm saying? I didn't force her to get a job.
Oh yeah. I want to teach
I
them.
want to
I
get a
do
job.
want them to know. I want to teach them responsibility. They definitely got to know that. You want to teach them
Yeah.
that, and you want to teach them
Yeah.
money management. You
Yeah.
want to teach them how to manage money. You understand me? All that good shit. But that's the shit you're supposed to be teaching them.
Right.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying
These
to you?
chefs at college
You know what I
kids
mean?
are
That don't
taking
mean
drugs.
that y'all supposed to have to struggle and they supposed to have to learn all this bullshit the hard way. No, cuz fuck that shit. If I can catch a break and save my kids from ever having to struggle and go through the shit that I done went through in life, having to even think about selling a piece of fucking crack, cuz then so be it. I want to do that.
D Chef said college kids are taking drugs to stay up and study for tests. Facts. They putting all this stress on the kids, and parents, like as parents, a lot of them don't realize it because some of these kids are first generation. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
the parents don't even know the stress that's on the kids.
Right.
And that's when we have to give, put ourselves in their situations and get more understanding about what goes on and how things are really moving, and communicating with our kids, because it's just, listen, I ain't gonna lie, D-Shub, I spoil mine. Shit, they mine.
They mine, cuz. They mine, cuz.
And I ain't gonna lie, they black privileged, okay? Fuck that shit. My kids is black privileged. They go to these motherfucking good ass schools, and they motherfucking ass is doing just as much as what these others are doing. And you know what they know? My mama gonna make sure they shit is right.
I make my kids outfits every fucking damn time I get a chance. I make them outfits. They wear haters to school right now to this day. They probably the only kids at school how I got haters, but they got them on right now. I'll take my time out and iron that shit on if I had to. I ain't lying to you. T-shirts and everything. They sponsoring that shit at school right now, every single day of the week.
Right.
Real spill. And I make them shits right here at the house with a fucking iron and an ironing board type shit. Here you go, son.
Right.
Brand new shirt for the day. Yeah, type shit.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, mine is mine, cuz.
Yeah, they mine. They black privilege, but I do try to teach them the responsibility of in real life and real world situations. But I'm gonna say that as a black community, we definitely gotta do better. And I feel like the younger generation, they're doing a lot better with the even like with the 2-parent households. You see a lot of the younger people are marrying and having their kids and having great careers. And like, so the younger generation, I'm seeing that they making a difference. They trying, you know what I'm saying? And
but what we
I
got
feel
to
like,
do, but also we got to make sure that we are showing them a positive blueprint. We do got to
right.
Hold on, I always say this, right? So Big Mama had a husband, right? My mom had a husband, but then my sister didn't have a husband. So generationally, if y'all peep what I'm saying, generationally, it turned into something to where women stopped valuing husbands somewhere along the line. And I know women are gonna say men stop valuing women, but we can point the finger at each other. But somewhere along the line, right? Like, all right, so let me give you an example. My grandmother and all of her brothers and sisters were married, right? And then my grandmother had my mother. My mother and my father, they were married, and then all of their brothers and sisters were married.
I don't want my little girls to get married.
But then
not in this day and age. I don't want my little girls to get married.
Steven, hear me out. But
go ahead.
Generation under that, right?
The world different.
I was raised in a different generation, like I always say.
Yeah, exactly.
My mother was 40 years older than me. So I had another generation where my sister was 20 years older than me. My sister's generation. So if I'm 40, the 60-year-olds, that's when that shit split, bro. The 60-year-old women.
But I can agree with you.
Married. They didn't value marriage. And then that shit trickled down to us, Britt.
Now listen, hold up, nigga. Because me and my siblings all been married.
I mean but you saying being.
No, I'm saying I was married for almost 10 years. My brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is married. Just because I got a divorce, nigga, I was married.
Being and was.
I'm saying that It's a lot of motherfuckers that's never even been married.
Man,
I'm saying it ain't like we ain't seen it. Listen, I'm saying my mom.
Hold on, Britt. My auntie was married. Soon as she left that and got a divorce, nigga, she got with my step uncle. You know what I'm saying? She got with another nigga quick. See, y'all see the difference.
Now listen, okay, so that's what I'm finna give you the example. Once you get a
divorce, you cool with it. You're single.
No,
hold on. If you're not single, hold on. Let me just say this. You don't live with a man. Lex don't live with a man.
Wait. But I need you to be realistic. Hold on. Wait, you gotta be realistic. Wait, you gotta be realistic, okay? I have 3 daughters.
What does that mean?
I'm finna tell you this. You don't really know a person. So yeah, you gotta really make sure that this is the person that you really want to be with. That if after, it ain't like I ain't been in relationships after I got divorced. I was.
But you've been single 7 years. Like,
no, who was?
By now.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Stop it.
What are you talking about? Where's 7 years coming from?
She still might be getting beat up though.
I mean,
where are you getting 7 years from?
Anybody, but
no, I'm saying born. When have I told you I was single for 7 years?
How long you been single, Britt?
A year and a half.
Britt, you broke up with Loco in 2000 and
last year.
Did you move Loco in the house?
Never. Why? That's what I'm saying. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in moving a nigga in the name of my husband.
But our aunties, but our forefathers and foremothers believed in that.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not playing house with a nigga. A nigga not moving in with me and my kids, and I'm doing that. No, we don't do that.
But you know what they say? Every generation gets weaker. So now
that's fine.
We don't really care. So now you're teaching your daughters that, hey, you can have a boyfriend, but you just go visit him every weekend. Our aunties and Big Mama didn't live like that, Britt.
No, my thing is that what I told my kids is if it's no point of having a nigga move in with you and he ain't your husband. Because
why are we not dating for marriage, Britt?
Who is not? Who isn't? That's what I'm saying. Who said I'm not?
No, let's cook.
I'm saying who said I'm not?
How long was you with Loco?
4 years.
Why y'all didn't get married? Now come on, Big Mama would have married.
Wait, why?
Auntie would have married that nigga in 4 years, bro.
Wait, why?
Yeah.
Because he had a situation.
What situation?
Why are we like that's that man business?
I mean, but why wouldn't you marry him in 4 years?
That because he had a situation. That man had a situation.
I don't even know what that means, Britt. If you don't
want to tell me, I'm saying I'm not. It's not my business to tell.
To me.
It's not my business to tell. It's not my business to tell.
Let me cook. My auntie Angie married Uncle Earl in 2.5 years. They was married, living together, and then had more kids. So what makes you different than Auntie Angie?
It's not about that. I'm saying it's not my business to tell people business like that. I'm saying we didn't get married. So what else?
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying, I'm just showing how
generations.
No, listen, I'm showing how the generations change. So your mentality was different than my Auntie Angie and my.
Listen, your Auntie Angie is like my mama.
Hold on.
Okay, listen. Wait, listen. Your Auntie Angie, how old is your auntie? Wait, how old is your auntie?
Well, of course.
She's your mom's sister?
Yeah, she's my mom's sister.
Okay, so she's about my mom's age, then she in her 60s something, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying that my mom, when she got divorced from my brothers and dad, she married my dad. When she divorced my dad, she got married again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so why didn't you, Britt?
Listen, because my thing was that I could get a divorce, but after the divorce, I wanted to work on me. But that's not just on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just when you're a primary parent, you're talking as a parent you're talking as a non-custodial parent. And the reason why I'm saying that is, as a woman, your kids don't want to see a man coming in and out your house. They don't need to see you going through your dating phase. They don't need to see this man coming out. They don't need to see all of that.
Do that though.
I agree.
But
No,
you
I'm
don't
saying,
have to do
I'm saying,
that.
no,
Hear me
I'm
out.
saying, wait, listen. I'm saying though that for me, I've never been into moving a nigga in and playing house, and I got kids in my house. I have daughters. I'm raising daughters. I don't ever want them to think that that's okay for a nigga to play house with you.
I agree.
If
I
that
ain't
nigga,
moving no
if
chick
that
in.
nigga can't, if that nigga can't put the time into, if he can't give you his last name, then you don't need to live with him.
But Britt, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Britt. That's easier said than done. But your daughters are watching you.
And no, they've watched
hold
me.
on, hear
They've
me
watched
out.
me.
Oh my gosh, Britt.
They've
Your
watched me
daughters
been
are
married to
watching
their
you.
dad.
Your daughters
They
are
watched me
watching
be
you fuck
divorced.
with their dad, then go fuck with a fuck nigga, and then you're done with niggas. Period.
Who said
That's what that
I'm
shit
in a
talk.
whole relationship? So what am I done with now?
Exactly. But what is that relationship materializing into?
That
though?
the relationship is working towards marriage.
Yeah, well, let's just make sure we own that though, Britt. That's
Well,
all I'm
I don't
saying.
have to be on that. How about the nigga make sure he's on that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't make a nigga marry
Loco
no.
was on that. Loco
No,
wanted to
come
marry
on. Now
you,
it's like you're
Britt.
trying to play games right now.
Loco wanted to marry you, Britt. You the one that was afraid of commitment. You was afraid of it. Loco wanted to marry you, Britt.
What are you talking about?
I'm
Now
just
you lying on this
saying.
fucking internet. You been drinking?
What the fuck? What you mean I've been drinking?
Cause why would you say that? That's
I'm
some
just
weird
saying,
shit.
how do you know that he wasn't ready for marriage?
Listen, that man was not worried about that.
But what was he worried about?
That wasn't it.
Yeah. So what was he worried about? And what
I
was
don't
you
know. Ask
attracted
that
to?
man. I
If
don't
he
know.
wasn't- if he
I don't
wasn't
know. Ask
shooting-
that man. And it seemed like
fuck that, Britt, but now I gotta ask you. No, I gotta put the ball in your court. If that man wasn't shooting for marriage, and
listen,
long-term
why
commitment,
why are you asking me? I've been out of that relationship for over a year and a half.
Yo.
So what are we talking about?
On the man, Britt.
No, I'm saying, where's that at? Where are we doing that at? You got three kids by three different mamas.
Go ahead.
And you ain't married to nobody right now. You're single. You're single. You was married. You're not married now.
Hear me out, Britt. All my kids can say that I was in a long-term relationship with their mother.
Well, the last one is more skeptical because you cheated on her mama with that one and you just stayed with her. So what else?
My kids never know that shit though.
Your daughter know that because your daughter. That's why your daughter don't really like the motherfucker.
No, it ain't even that. It was just a culture shock. No,
it ain't a culture shock.
It's a culture shock. If I was with her mom for 9 years, hear me out. If I was with my daughter's mom, right? I was with my.
This is crazy.
Hear me out. No, hear me out. If I was with my oldest daughter's mom, right?
Y'all making the conversation go a different way.
Up until my daughter was 6 or 7 years old, and then all of a sudden,
you're a single man. Like I am in a relationship, but single because I'm not married. We're in the same fucking situation. Absolutely. What makes you more better than me?
I didn't say better. I don't know why.
No, I'm saying what makes you more better, because what you like to do, you like to dissect and make women look like they ain't shit, and like you all this motherfucking shit, and your motherfucking ass ain't doing motherfucking thing like everybody fucking else.
I don't like that, Britt. You know what it is? You feel subconscious. Because yes, maybe I
don't feel subconscious. I feel like you trying to play in my face because I keep on saying that. No, because I keep on saying I don't want to talk about a certain situation because I haven't been in that situation for over a year and a half. So it's like, why are we even bringing that person up?
I would tell my baby mama the same thing, and I hope a motherfucker would tell me the same thing. That's it.
I'm saying if you don't have
the mirror.
If the mirror is that you, nigga, you ain't got a woman. You ain't got a woman and you got 3 kids with 3 different women.
Okay, can I break in because this is getting deep.
This is for real, Miss Renee. You better straighten her before I do.
Yeah, this is getting way out of hand.
Wait, hold on, Miss Renee. With all due respect, Miss Renee. With all due respect, I respect you. But this nigga is full of shit. This nigga is single. He always want to make it as if with a woman, Big Talk is backstage. He want to always make it when a woman is single as if we're less than. And nigga, you're in the same boat as a single woman. You're out there looking to find out and see if you're going to find somebody to marry and do all that other shit. Nigga, you ain't got the kids in the house, so you can move any bitch in the house with you and keep it moving. But it ain't cute for a motherfucker to move their kids in with some motherfuckers and this boyfriend don't last, get a new boyfriend. And now that nigga moving. That's some weird ass fucking ghetto ass shit.
No, that ain't cute.
So as a woman, no, I don't think it's cute. No, I wouldn't do that in front of my daughters. I'll never let my daughters think that that's okay.
All right, well, so don't date until your daughters are out the house.
No, that ain't what it is.
Don't date. Hold on. No. If you're not willing to live with a man while you have daughters, just wait.
That's not about I didn't say live with a man. I'm not living with a boyfriend.
You can just pull up my house.
Steven, am I tripping? Hold on, Steven, hear me out, brother.
I'm trying to pull.
She just said, I can't live with a man.
I didn't say I can't. No, I didn't. I didn't say I can't. You're lying.
Hear me
you keep on putting words in my mouth. That's what the problem is.
If a man can't live with you, or you and a man,
I don't want a boyfriend living with me.
That's cool, and that's what I'm saying. That's the difference between you and Big Mama.
Well, Big Mama can have a boyfriend, but most Big Mamas was married. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what kind of Big Mama you had, but my grandma was fucking married. And my great grandma was married.
Real man who's saying this is a real relationship, and we 39 years old. Man, we need to be if we plan on getting married. Yes, we understand the Bible and respect the Bible, but we gotta shack up first. You shacked up with your other baby daddies before you married them.
Wait, who?
Stop, bro.
I was married.
This facade, bro.
Crazy. You're crazy as fuck.
Stop this facade, man.
No, you crazy as fuck. I know you fucking lying. This motherfucker. I know this motherfucker crazy.
Hold on, Bree. Let me ask you a real question. So, are you willing to marry a man that you've never lived with before?
Yeah, definitely.
That's weird. My parents didn't do it. Your parents didn't do it. We've never seen this work.
We've
never seen this work.
It ain't like It ain't like I
Britt,
never.
You've never seen this work, Britt.
I have.
You ain't seen it work. Give me an example.
How are you gonna?
I'm asking you to give me an example.
Give me an example, Britt. You just asked me, and I feel like you're trying to play games. I'm telling you, I've seen it.
No, I want you to give me an example of a relationship you saw that didn't quote unquote shack up.
I'm saying I've seen it.
Where on the internet? Where did you see it? And
on multiple occasions.
Steven, you got 11 kids, bro. You shacked up with a woman before you got married. You've been married before, bro. Britt, you've been married before. You shacked up with that man before you married him, bro.
I did not.
Hey, I'm gonna correct you. They shack up with me. I always had my own house. They shack up with me.
I give you that though, Steven. But guess what? Y'all lived together before y'all tied the knot, right?
Oh man, shit, I've done that on several occasions.
But then when I say that, I'm wilding. I'm not wilding, nigga.
That why I ain't never say nothing, right? I ain't never said nothing, nigga. You brought me in this shit. I was an innocent bystander. You picked me up on the block, and the police was already behind you.
Steven, I've lived with women before, but guess what we did before we made it official and put both of our name on the lease? We lived together, either in my apartment or her apartment. We lived together, and then we said, you know what? Let's get our own shit with both of our names on the paperwork. And everybody on this panel did that. We cannot. Let's don't play games, man.
All right.
And this new modern day 2025 shit where I can marry a nigga and I live over here on the west side. He live over here on the east side, and we can still be married. What type of new age bullshit is that, bro?
That's exactly what it is. New age bullshit, bro. You
That's
living in a
bullshit,
whole new world.
man.
It's a whole new world, though, bro. That we live in.
Hate when women talk like that, man.
Just like our parents had to adapt. We got to adapt, bro. Just like our grandmamas had to adapt. I remember my grandmamas then used to stand our music. You know what I'm saying? They want to hear that old shit. You know what I mean? We feel the same way about this new goddamn shit they got where they mumbling and shit. You feel me?
Shit is weird to me, bro.
That's just life, bro. That's where
that shit is weird to me, Steven. And I hear women talk to me like that in 2025. Like I could really. My baby mama said that. I asked my baby mama, I was like, do you ever see yourself getting married? She was like, yeah, I could see myself getting married, but I want my own house and he have his own house.
I agree.
Said, what type of bullshit is that?
I agree. I agree.
You gonna go for that?
I agree, bro. I will.
You agree with that?
Yeah, I go for that right now. Every woman I deal with got her own goddamn house. She better.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying once y'all married,
man,
I disagree with that, Steven. Fuck that. Once we married, now if we boyfriend, girlfriend, come on, hit me out, Big Talk. Big Talk, you gotta agree with this. If we boyfriend, girlfriend, yes, you got your own house, I got my own house. But once we marry, once we are married, legally binded, nigga, we sharing this house, this property, this assets, everything. Or don't marry
all
me
these damn
then.
bills.
Don't marry me then. We can just be girlfriend, boyfriend if we gonna live in separate homes. Am I tripping, Talk? Let me know if I'm tripping, Talk.
Welcome to the stage, Cam.
Hey, no, you ain't tripping. I agree with that. We getting married. Yeah, we becoming a youth. Yeah, we moving out under the same roof.
Yeah, man. Bro, hey, I agree because shit, I'm married right the fuck now. Me and my ex-wife ain't been together in 7 years. She packed up, took the fuck off 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, neither one of us went and got no paperwork down, cut up. So,
I'm married right the fuck now. Steven, I'm gonna say this, Steven, bro. I've been single for 6 years. So I've done girlfriend, boyfriend, where I live in my house, you live in your house. We can do that forever. Right? It's no reason for us to get quote unquote married if we gonna do that. If I'm gonna live in my house, you're gonna live in your house. We're not finna join as a union. Then I can just keep doing girlfriend, boyfriend shit. Oh,
so you saying so what you saying is you can't make money with that person though? I got a lot of boss chicks that I fuck with because you know we ain't married, but I make moves with them. They make moves with me.
I mean, that's just your girlfriend, boyfriend.
No, ain't no girlfriend, boyfriend, nothing. I ain't got no girlfriend, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what I'm
that
saying
ain't your wife, nigga.
So you telling me you can't make no moves with her? You can't make no big moves with her? You can't make no money with her?
That's my girlfriend. Yes, I can make a lot of moves with her as my girlfriend. I'm not calling you my wife and you live in one house and I live in another house. Okay, I'm not doing that, brother. I'm never going to call this woman my wife. I'm never going to tell y'all this is my wife.
You're right.
And she lives in one house.
If me and my wife was together, yeah, we would be living in the same house. Yeah,
I'm cut from that clout, bro. I see my great grandmother. Hold on, hear me out. I see my great grandmother live in the house with my great grandfather. I see my grandmother live in the house with my grandfather. I see my mother live in the house with my father. When we are married, we live in the same motherfucking house together. If we gonna be girlfriend, boyfriend, then I can do that all day. Okay, y'all understand how much I can do?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from now. I see where you're coming from now.
Girlfriend, boyfriend. Yeah. You live here, I live there. That's all day. But if you my wife,
yeah, I want to wake up every morning beside you.
I want to be able to go wait. Yeah. If OGK say some slick shit about my wife, I want to go wake my wife up and say, "Hey, baby, OGK saying that bullshit again. Talk to that nigga."
That's crazy.
So you wanna have your woman come talk to a nigga online?
No, I ain't gonna go to that.
Hey, let me say something. Let me say something. Generations ago, one of the reasons that grandma stayed so close to grandpa is because he had the bread. Them times is different now. It's not like grandma couldn't make no money, but she wasn't getting the money that she getting today.
Right.
So she had to stay close to the source. She didn't have the choices that she doesn't have her own bins to jump into and do her thing. They had 1 or 2 cars. He drove them, had the keys. unless she were, in a lot of cases, they didn't have 2 cars. They only had 1 car.
Yeah.
Grandma and grandpa different now. Everybody got their own shit.
Yeah.
So
that's what I mean, though, OG. I mean, what are you saying when you say
that they don't depend money? Listen, part of the shit that kept the family somewhat together was the fact that she had to stay close to the source of money that was coming into the family, and grandpa had it. He had the job at the mill or worked over here at the post office and shit like that. She wasn't in the pecking order that she is in now, far as the workforce.
So she's more independent. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Now she don't need your money. So there she doing her thing. And I don't think with social media, I don't think things will ever get back to how they used to be.
So let me say this, OG, you know what's happening though, right? You know what the trickle down effect of that? It's no patriarchal figure in the household.
So where they
there was no man in the household. Now
Britt
is raising her 3 daughters with no man in the household.
And your kids are getting raised with no man in the house.
Are you hearing that? Are you hearing what I'm saying, OG?
I don't
What is the difference between you?
No man.
You're not raising your kids. Know how to. Like, come on now. I think you really got mama issues. No lie, my nigga. That shit is weird as fuck.
I'm saying there's no man in that house.
That shit, and you're a man and you're not in your kid's house. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm telling my baby mama the same thing.
No, I'm not now. Like you say some stupid ass shit.
I'm not saying nothing stupid. I have to pay extra attention to my daughters because I know I don't live with them. You know what I'm saying? I have a son and 2 daughters. So I know when I get with my daughters, I have to tell them extra shit and let them know, like, hey man, you know that, Pops is doing A, B, C, and D, and Pops is, I have to be, I'm not gonna say overly masculine, but I have to show them the rules and the ways and the hold on, hear me out, Brick, because you're not a man. You can't relate to this. I have to show my daughters like this is what it looks like when a man is in control. And I hate to say it like that, but I do have to show my daughters that because I know they're growing up in a household with no man. Well, let me not say that. One of my daughters are. Hold on, Britt, because yes, one of my daughters are growing up in the house with a stepfather. And salute to that brother. That brother is the man of his household. Long as he don't disrespect my daughter, I ain't got nothing to say to that brother. And he's doing a hell of a job. But my youngest daughter, I have to extra show her, like, this is what it looks like when a man is treating you. This is how a man should treat you. So, yes, I do have to go extra. But I also look at that baby mama and say, God damn, you ain't got no man in that household. It's all women in that household.
So you want her to find a nigga to help take over what you're supposed to do as a father?
No, it's up to me. That's why I go get my
that's your fucking
baby.
Kid, nigga.
I'm telling you, even if man, listen,
this nigga crazy than a bitch, man. I'll tell you like
it's not even crazy. I go pick up my youngest daughter. She needs the most attention. So I go pick her up and show her this is how a man is supposed to treat you.
You're supposed to do that anyway. You're the father.
Of course I do, but I put a little emphasis on it, and because
why?
I know her mother. I'm gonna tell you why.
Maybe because you care about the mama a little bit more than you care about the other one.
No, it's not that, Britt. I'm telling you why I do it because it's no man in that household.
That don't mean shit. You a daddy.
But why does there need to be a man in the household?
Right.
Like, what are you saying?
So you saying Big Mama didn't have a man in the household?
Yeah, Big Mama was also getting cheated on. He had multiple families. Big Mama was doing a whole bunch of shit and just sitting there taking it.
And Big Mama wasn't paying her own fucking bills, nigga. Like, come on, y'all some like this boring. You say some stupid ass shit sometimes, my nigga. Like, and I don't know if you're doing it for an effect or what the fuck, but nigga, you have 3 kids that don't live in your household. You worrying about why your baby mama ain't got a nigga in there to help relieve you from being a fucking father.
Thank you for not saying y'all.
It's not even that. No,
it is that. It's exactly that. Because if you're an active father, it doesn't matter if she got a nigga in the house or not.
But Britt, you know I am. But
no, so I'm saying, so what the? You act like other motherfuckers ain't active.
What I'm
That's
saying
New York,
is
goddamn.
Monday. Listen,
That shit
hold on,
crazy as fuck.
I got you. Now you can yell and get emotional
I'm not
and do all of
yelling.
that.
So
You
shut
do what
up.
you do. No, hear me out. Hear me out. Do what you do. But I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
tell
know.
you this,
Play the
man.
victim, man. You be acting like a hoe sometimes.
Listen,
You
listen,
playing
guys.
a victim like a motherfucker.
Listen, guys. Monday through Thursday, my kids have to live somewhere. I'd rather they live in a household with a woman, a man, and a family structure when they're not with me.
You don't even
Okay,
give
so
them that,
why
nigga.
y'all break
Wait,
up the
you don't even
situation then,
give them
Born?
that, nigga.
Just to stay in it like Big Mama did, regardless of what the fuck.
But talk. He doesn't even live like that. He ain't got a bitch living with him and
Because
helping with
these
them kids.
bitches gave up on me, Britt.
Because I can see why, nigga.
The same way you gave up on these niggas.
Yes.
They gave
No.
up.
What
These
she hold
bitches
on.
will give up on you, nigga.
Hold on one second. What she's
Let's
saying
go, OG.
is,
Cook,
hold on.
you better have
I
my
didn't hear you, boy. My phone went out.
Hold on.
Go ahead,
Listen,
OG. OG got my back.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah,
Listen.
you got to.
No. Listen, what she's saying is truth. You can't be leading the charge of Brittany to find a man for the household when you're the man that should have been in the households that you're not in.
I shot Britt 3 messages in the DMs. She didn't want to fuck with a real nigga. I tried to put a real nigga in her life, Steven.
Yeah, I got you. I hear you, bro. Yo, that was a good one, my nigga.
He
Yo,
rather fuck with another nigga.
Yo, you got a whole other strike.
I am the nigga for you, Britannia.
Look, Born. If
You got
you
your
was
strike there,
married,
boy. Hey, you got a whole nother strike for me for that one, boy. That was witty as fuck. Good job. Good job.
Hey, listen, Born, if you was married, right now, you'd have a better argument. Because when your children come over to your house, they be coming over to a 2-parent household.
Going out of that shit. He done damn got it.
Why are you not arguing for this,
wiggled his way out.
And you married. You a married nigga and ain't arguing my point. Why?
Who?
We talking about both points.
Yeah, it ain't no fuck both points, nigga. You are a married man. You're supposed to have my back in this conversation.
No, but I'm talking if your argument is it's not cool for Talk or Brit to be single then you need to be an example of married.
Nah,
you can't be single and talk about another motherfucker single.
I'm gonna get married on all y'all punk ass niggas.
There you go.
Go ahead. Once I get married, y'all can't tell me shit, nigga.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm getting married, nigga.
Fuck you all right, bro. I promise you all right, bro. You all right, you can take care of your kids.
Don't put that down, Steven. Don't put that down because
I
yours didn't work
ain't
out.
saying nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with marriage, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with marriage.
Talk this weekend.
Ain't nothing wrong with marriage. I'm just saying, bro. Just weigh your options, cuz.
Hey, Talk. I want you to go with the flow. I'm proposing this weekend, Talk.
I got you, bro. Let me know if you need help.
This on inside shit. I shut the fuck up. I'm out of this on inside shit. I ain't know. See, I'm the new guy. Y'all start doing me like that.
Talk, I'm proposing this weekend, Talk. Fuck it.
And then Talk gonna whoop my feet every fucking time. Y'all start setting me up for that shit. She say, Steven,
don't discourage marriage. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. She say, Steven, don't discourage me. She called me by my real name. She said, y'all, my first name too. Yeah, Steven.
Cause we ain't never been married. Me and Talk, we ain't never been married.
Oh, okay. That's another witty moment.
Been married, lying like a bitch.
I haven't been married, Britt. No bullshit. I've been
So you just been making broken homes and you worried about my ex-married ass? Wow. The audacity of a serial baby daddy.
Yeah, serial baby daddy.
Nigga. I don't like you saying that.
Serial baby daddy. That nigga stupid.
I don't like you saying that.
I love it.
A serial baby daddy.
A serial baby daddy. Yeah, Ted Bundy and shit. Yeah,
right.
Baby daddy.
Damn.
The Ted Bundy and baby daddies and shit.
You guys say Born just nothing and everything.
Yeah, he just random. He just random as fuck.
Open season.
Yeah. Oh, she say open season.
Now,
That's some serious.
don't
That's some
laugh too
serial
hard,
killer shit.
nigga. Don't laugh too hard. You got a lot of them motherfuckers too.
Hey,
You
Yeah,
hey,
you
but
can
listen, I
laugh.
can break
For
it down
real,
for you.
for
You got
real,
11,
Steven. You got
mama.
11. You
I
can't
got 3
say
baby
they
mamas.
Spaniard.
I got 3
You
baby
know, I
mamas.
told you yesterday you did good with the 3 baby mamas.
Yeah,
Whoever
you
you.
did. You did.
Yeah. And it was all long-term relationship. Hell, I'm still fucking with them right now. It's still long-term relationship.
Wait. You fucking with all 3 of them?
All my baby mamas, man. What you mean, man? Everybody love me. I love them. What the fuck? We a family. We one big.
Oh, this nigga crazy than a motherfucker.
We one big happy
Love
family.
you.
I take care of mine. I mean, even though we might not even be fucking like me and my ex-wife, we ain't. You know what I'm saying? But we still got a relationship. We still kick it. She still come over. We get right. You know what I'm saying? We chill. You know, it's just different shit. You know, I'm still working on trying to hit it again. That's my wife. But anyhow, you know, the life's still good. And everybody come around for birthday parties. All the kids be in the yard. We have a great time, man. This is me. I'm man. They mine. I told y'all my kids is mine. Then women got to accept that. And that's what they accept. They accept the fact that I'm a man and I take care of my kids and I love my kids and all of them get along. I don't got no beefs. I ain't got no child support. Them girls get along. I don't have no problem. They all love my mama, my family. I mean, there's some Georgia shit happening. We for real. Yes, sir, cuz. I don't have them problems. I don't understand niggas with problems. That's why I don't be commenting. You notice that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
My shit good. I'm good, man. And I ain't
Not
front.
my shit good.
Y'all can go check all my shit. You can go check my rap sheet. You can go check anything I ever told y'all on this motherfucker.
Right. Bearded said you might as well just have a poly life.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, a king. I mean, hey, it's pretty much like that anyway. I ain't got to try to make it be that when it's already that. You get what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm just happy. You know what I'm saying? They happy. I'm happy. I don't give a fuck what they do. They don't give a fuck what I do. I'm just taking care of my kids and I take care of them when they need me. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Them my kids' mamas. I'm going to make sure they straight always because they got to be straight for my kids to be straight. That type shit. So you know what I'm saying? I'm on a whole nother shit.
Right.
Real still. This is my legacy. I'm leaving behind. I'm trying to leave behind something. I think differently. Can't you see that? I move differently. My everything is different. I ain't got long. Well, I heard somebody say a minute ago, I got more time in front of me than I got more time behind me than I got in front of me type shit. That was a good saying. I like that. I'm going to take that. Yeah, that's me. So I'm trying to speed everything up because I'm a late bloomer. You know what I mean? Doing time and all that shit and finally getting clean and wanting to try to, you know, so I'm in a no distractions type zone. You feel me?
That only works if you're 40 years old and only think you got 39 left.
Boom. And you praying for more. You know what I mean? Type shit. Yeah.
That's when you say you can't say that at 30. You can't say I got, more days behind me than I got in front of me if you ain't but 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm 44, man. I'm 44, man. You know that.
Okay, you can say that because the odds on 88. Yeah. That would be 44 more years.
Yeah, everything is good. Everything is good. God is good. I'm praying for damn them to take me. My kid, I told my kid, don't put me to sleep. Don't pull no plugs. If they come up with the technology to transfer my consciousness, please do that. Put me in a clone or whatever the fuck y'all got to do. But they coming up with the shit now. Just wait. I hope I get 88. If I get 40 more years, they'll have that technology. I won't never have to die. So here we go. Let's see. That's what I'm praying for. I mean, I don't want to die. Y'all want to die?
That's crazy.
Ain't nobody out there gonna say they want to die, right? No, nobody want to die, right? I don't want to die. I'm just being honest. I want to live forever. I do.
And back to that original conversation y'all was having about the grandma and grandpa. Grandma today is not going to sit in the house, like I said once again, because she got transportation. You know what I'm saying? She got money, she got transportation, she got options. So back in the day, grandma did stuff because she was kind of limited to a degree. You think she would have went for all of them families on the other side of town had she had a big old Benz and could move around how she wanted to move around back then? She got rid of grandpa.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Grandpa was a Rolling Stone.
Papa was a
Grandpa
rolling
had more than one
stone.
family.
Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left was alone. That my shit. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about it. That what the song say too. Yeah.
Y'all something serious on this round table tonight.
Hey,
Well,
we
let me
appreciate
let
you
me do an
inviting.
intermission break real quick. I want to thank everybody for coming to the round table and supporting and showing love. I hope y'all hit the super chat. Ain't nothing wrong. It could be $1.99, 99 cents. It's just a point that you supporting so that me and Big Talk can keep
Hey,
this rolling.
hey, I got one thing. Cause Born, you
I
know,
got
Why
wanted
you,
to say
you
so.
Renee.
saying my
No,
name,
no, because
man?
Born has something to say. So
I got you, Miss Renee.
I'm gonna let somebody say something that you guys can hear. I'm gonna ask a question. Do you
All
have
right.
an issue? Do you have an issue with not having a man, me not having a husband or a boyfriend in the house? No, I'm actually fine with my mom just here and stuff. Do you not have a father that's active and uncles? I have an active father and uncles, by the way, too. So I don't know what y'all talking about.
We didn't say
That's
that
right. I
though.
know that's
Period.
Yeah,
right.
but we didn't say
Period.
that though.
That's
But you
right.
didn't have
Because
to
wait,
do
wait,
all of that.
wait. So Bree, real quick, Bree, how would you
Bree,
feel if I
we
just
didn't
if I
say
hold on,
that, Bree.
wait. How
Proper
would you
breed.
feel if
Hold
I
on, let
just
her
had
cook. Let her cook.
how would you feel if I just had a boyfriend come living with us that like a boyfriend
They don't
or
pay no bills or anything?
like just a nigga
Ooh.
living with us?
That would be weird. Like, I wouldn't like that.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know who was talking all that, but you can
No,
shut
that's
up.
me. No, that
Bree,
was
that's
me.
crazy. My
Let her
Bree.
kids
land.
sound
No,
proper
man.
too. That
Hey,
is
Bree,
so
hey,
Let
Bree,
her
cute.
land.
look.
Let
Oh,
her land. Let her land.
wait.
Let
Now
her land.
talk. I'm
Look.
sorry.
So
That's
proper.
my AB honor roll
I
senior. You
got you.
feel
I
I know
me?
got
that's
you.
right. I know
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
right.
That's my daughter. That's like, well, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
We don't like. No, you doing it right because my
I
daughters
got
don't
you.
want to see all kind of niggas up in my house.
I got
My
you.
door
Exactly.
is not a revolving door.
And when he
Bree, we
died.
never said a revolving door.
And
We saying that one special nigga that you're feeling that get the vibes right with your children and everything, and
Yeah, that's cool.
eventually y'all move in
listen.
together.
Well. My daughter never felt. This daughter never liked it the other person. So while you're asking questions on why a person doesn't live with a person and all that other stuff, once my daughter tells me that they don't like a person, I will never force them to deal with a
Let me
person.
hold on. Let me ask you this though, Britt. What if your daughter said, what if you go through 5 niggas and your daughter says she don't like any of them? You
No,
just
no, no,
not
no.
gonna deal with them?
I listen, but the problem is my kids aren't like that. So because they're
I'm
not like that,
asking, but
no,
no
I'm telling
man.
you. I know. I'm telling you. I wouldn't have that issue because my kids aren't like that. They're like for
But
her to
why
say she
haven't
don't
you
like
found that
somebody.
nigga,
Listen,
Britt?
wait,
Britt,
listen.
why haven't
For
you found that nigga, Britt?
what?
Why haven't you found that nigga that you enjoy, your daughter enjoy, and
My
everybody
daughters?
enjoys, Britt?
No,
I
I'm
don't like nobody.
saying she don't like nobody.
So what? Hold on, Britt. So that means
Niggas don't like bitches. Don't like
you're not
nobody.
gonna like nobody.
No. She don't like when she's saying that. She's okay with not having a man
Everybody
in
want
the
to go by.
household unless it's my husband. Like she's okay
Man.
with that
Okay, all
because
right.
the
Well,
thing
you
is,
okay with never having the man?
Go back
what are you
track.
talking
You're
about?
okay with never having the man, man.
No, that's
Stop
not
it.
what I'm saying.
It's a grown ass
That's
man. You should
exactly
not
what you're
arguing
saying.
about if someone needs a father figure or not. You're literally
The
a grown
That's
fuck?
ass
crazy.
man.
That's crazy.
I
Okay,
don't miss
wait a
niggas. I
minute,
don't
wait a
miss
You're a
minute,
bitches.
wait
grown
a
I don't
minute,
ass
miss
wait a
man.
minute,
nobody.
Weird,
wait a
bro.
You
minute,
can keep it
wait a
cool how you
minute,
want to
wait a
go
minute,
about it.
y'all. Let me
I don't
give shout
backtrack,
out.
man. Fuck that. I don't miss
Hold on, Steven. Let me give shout out
You're
because I haven't
weird.
did an animation break in a minute. I just
I'm
want to
sorry,
say,
beautiful.
thank you to those who have been coming over here, rocking with me. Those who are just coming over here, thank you for coming to the round table where we get up here, we discuss, we agree to disagree. We don't argue. We just, get our point across. Um, we do have membership. If you feel the need, you want to join the channel, please do so. If you feel the need that you want to do a super chat, $1.99, $1.99, $2.99, whatever you wear, anything to support the channel, we appreciate it. Me and Talk go with do the round table every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Um, Again, share us out, support us as much as you can. If you can't and you don't want to, that's fine too, But if you are in the bushes, anybody that's hating on us, you can still hit the like button. Now y'all can proceed.
Continue,
I
Ray.
like I like Bourne's aggressive panhandling commercial better.
Yeah, that shit good, ain't it? Yeah, that shit good now.
I mean, hey, we trying to build this brown table up. We trying to go places on here.
Everybody can
We've
do
been
that
having a
shit better
good
if they want,
conversation
better.
all night. We've been talking about different things, and that's what me and Big do over here.
Okay.
I only go live twice a week, which would be Tuesday, which we do have the men's round table, but you know, I'll
I
let
see
y'all
that.
know further things on that right there. But we do have men round table on Tuesday.
Okay, I seen that.
Normally we don't let the men's up on the round table. Because we just be women, but every now and then we do allow the men's come up and give their opinion on things and talk about things. We trying to
I
do
appreciate
things different,
Thank
you
y'all. Thank
know.
y'all, ladies. Thank y'all, ladies, for the night. Then
I
I
really
appreciate that.
appreciate it,
Yeah,
Mr. Renee.
yeah.
If you could, I sent a little super chat. If you could read that for me, Mr. Renee. If you
Wait, let
don't
me
Appreciate
get.
mind.
that. I appreciate
Hold
y'all
on.
giving me the
I
platform.
appreciate the
What do you mean by
the
scissoring
$2.
sisters? Never mind. Good.
Salute to. I can't with you, Born. I can't not with you, Milk Dog. I really can't. But thank you for the $2. We appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anything is anything. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it just
saying?
happened. You
We
know what I
ain't
mean?
greedy
It
over
all
here.
add up.
It all add up. That's
It
right.
all add
I
up.
got you. All I got is cash money. But soon as somebody
Well,
drops something in my cash app, which will be anytime, I got y'all.
no problem. Thank you. I
Respect
appreciate
that.
that. That
And I
we just ask
appreciate
for a
you.
little bit of
Respect the hustle.
support.
I
You
And
respect
know,
I
the
we
hustle.
appreciate you
we
for
want to be
having
able to
me.
do this thing all the time, every week. Just sometimes we be on the drama stuff, but we do have grown folks conversation over here. That's what we do over here,
I'm
and we
enjoying the
hope to
vibe. I'm loving
continue.
it. I'm loving
Thank
it. I
you for
appreciate
supporting
y'all.
us. I
You
appreciate
know,
it.
I always
Yeah, absolutely.
support
Every
you.
You
Wednesday.
do. You know what, boy? You have really been supporting since we've been doing this. You and Kev and D Shep and K Riz, a couple other people, y'all doing y'all thing, and I appreciate that. And anything is anything. Like I said, it can be 99 cents. It's
It
just
can.
the fact that you supporting. That's all that is.
If 100 people give
You
you
know.
99 cents, that's $100, babe. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everything is
I think
appreciated.
I thank y'all for the conversation because you know what I'm saying, y'all been doing y'all thing up here. I've been sitting back. Me and Big's been sitting back, let y'all get y'all talk on,
Mhm.
and I thank y'all for being over here, being adults about the situation with no drama. Okay, y'all can continue. I'm going back on mute real quick because I got to go put some more wine in my cup.
Oh yeah, bring me some.
Dude, I'm gonna have to go buy some more Jack. I'm tripping.
Continue, Ray. I love it. I'm enjoying myself. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for the platform. Real spill. Haters, I got y'all. Real spill.
Yeah, kick him off, man. Why you keep
Fuck you,
standing
goddamn.
up?
Why you know?
But why
Hey,
you even
and then
standing up?
my best homie. Then my
Yeah,
homie.
you know
Like
I
what
fuck
the
with him,
fuck?
but goddamn, nigga, we can't.
Did my number one. Did my number one ace boom cool. I don't get this
Up
nigga,
though.
man. Hey, I'm gonna
Like
fuck
a
this
nigga
nigga up.
standing up ain't nothing.
First time I meet this nigga, I'm gonna boss him in his shit and I'm gonna give him a handkerchief to clean himself up. You
Damn,
know what I mean?
man.
Then we gonna go get fucked up.
You
Dang.
just be
Yeah,
wanting to
man. This nigga,
stand
I owe
up.
this nigga one. I owe him one. I owe you one, bro. I love you though. I
I
love
just,
you.
you just be trying to stand up in a motherfucking camera,
What the
man.
nigga talk about, man? What the nigga talk about? The nigga with the shit.
My bad, Miss Renee. I'm just trying to fix my jeans.
Well, you're doing too much, man. We do not want to see you. Like a foul. Look at you stumbling.
I didn't stumble. That's my
Yes, you
chest.
did.
Man, shut your ugly.
Just pieces. Just pieces.
Just
Mm-mm-mm.
fuck you. Man, fuck you. I'm just getting myself ready. We going out of town. Make sure
Yeah.
y'all tune in to Born Rich Takes Over Ohio Friday night.
Take it home. Take it home.
Money talk. Bullshit on the marathon.
Yeah, so there's your conversation.
These nothing as parents, as women, these women that ain't shit as parents. Can we talk about that?
They do
Okay,
exist.
what about it?
They exist and they not cut from the same cloth as Big Mama is
Nemo.
cut from. They don't.
What class is that, boy?
Well, I man, now this gonna ruffle some feathers. But grandmother would never date another woman or marry another woman.
Boy, please move on.
All right, I quit.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I quit. I'm just
Don't
telling
go
you
ahead,
about
bro.
my big mama.
We all got you, bro.
Matter of fact, Talk, let me ask you, did your big mama marry another woman?
Oh man.
No.
I'm fading to black.
Stephen, let me ask you this, Stephen. Did your big mama marry another woman?
Bro. Fifth.
Yeah, see, niggas don't want to talk about it.
Nah, man, none of bullshit, man.
We said no, but that's not a subject. We already had that conversation.
Okay, all right, my bad, Talk. I'm gonna go on mute, Talk. My bad, you got it.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to go on mute, and that's not time.
My Mima did. No, she did not. I answered that. No, she didn't. Not mine. But you know. That's
well, let me ask Talk and Stephen. Is that a sin? Is that a sin if a woman that marries another woman?
Is it a sin that you drinking right now?
But one sin ain't greater than another. But
Exactly. So why are you saying?
I'm just asking, are we calling out sins right now?
You are.
May is not here. Salute to News for the super chat.
Shout out to News.
How did you go?
Shout out to Nina. Nina in the motherfucking building, man.
See, Nina.
That's my bad. Oh fuck, I'm sure. I ain't got leave.
Yeah, we see. We see.
Well, don't
bring up another topic. That's not. We know you know because you on the same level.
Oh man, damn. I'm just chilling, bro. Innocent bystander type shit. I took some bullets.
You was agreeing with him. So I was like, I figured you was on the same level.
I'm on some innocent bystander type shit, darling. You just shot at me and damn, I got caught. You know what I mean? Drive by. Hit blade for no reason. Damn. Good thing I survived.
I swear I thought that was Nana.
That's why I said that is not name. It was the emojis. I think it was the emojis.
Right. It was the emojis. Okay. Well, shout out, shout out Miss Renee. One thing about Miss Renee, like we don't care if she dagger bulls. She does what the fuck she needs on these live streams, and she's consistent with it, and that's why we fuck with her though.
Get that.
And I can't with you, Milk Dub. I can't with you.
I just want you to come off me.
Get on.
You know I gotta make you come off me. I'm gonna have to make another liquor store run, man.
No, you don't.
I'm
you don't
getting
really
drunk. I'm talking about drunk. No way. And I don't know why y'all call me
thing. That's the thing. You don't need nothing else. You already over there stumbling and fumbling and shit. You don't need nothing else to drink. Let it go. Let me let y'all know tonight he gonna have a long live, y'all. So y'all might as well get ready. As well get ready.
When
can I get a slot on my StreamYard at any point? Somebody, please.
Talk. We going ape
Yeah,
shit
I've been
when we
so in the
get to
streets.
Cincinnati. When we get
So,
to Cincinnati,
Born, what
we
time you
going ape
going
shit.
live?
I don't
As
know.
soon as you in, probably.
Yeah, I'll probably go live after this.
He lit. He lit. He lit. I'm telling you, it's gonna
We
be a
getting ready
long
to
night.
end anyway, cause we at our 3 hour mark.
3 hours.
We normally just go 2 hours, but we getting ready to end this the round table.
Good conversation.
Everybody, yeah.
This was dope. This conversation is fire.
Jeez,
I
that
like
I for a minute,
Shut
I
up,
was in the store
Noob.
and my phone died. I hope Warren told you because I texted him and to tell you. So, did you tell her, Born?
Did I tell her what?
My gosh. Well, that you just
Yeah,
cleared
I
that.
did not tell you. Tell Miss Renee,
Thank you,
give
Rose.
me a
Thank you, Rose,
second.
for the
My phone
$5
does.
super chat. We don't care about what y'all put over
There
here.
go Nina, Born.
And I wouldn't dare tell Miss Renee what you text me. Let me read this, guys, out loud.
Let me go look and see. I said, I Miss Bill
Tell me,
died.
hold on, I got it. Tell Miss Renee, give me a second. I'm phone does and I'm out. We don't know what the fuck that means, talk.
I meant to say my phone died and I'm out. I was out
Yeah,
the
but that
store.
ain't what you said. Tell Miss
I understand
Renee,
that.
give me a second. I'm phone does and I'm out. You are fucking retarded. You are retarded, Big Talk. Do you know that?
Y'all look, y'all gonna get an exclusive this weekend. See, Born, I'm gonna send that fat ass head so hard and some baby oil on my damn hand. I'm gonna reach it all the way fucking back and I'm just gonna
I'm gonna
slap his
show
head
y'all.
so damn hard.
Talk. Guess who gonna make an appearance? My
So,
boo. My new boo. Special appearance by my new
let's
boo.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go. So, Born, what you doing? Because you wanna end.
What do you mean what I'm doing? I'm finna get a
Is you going live?
girlfriend.
We can talk about that on your live. Is you going live?
I'm finna get a girlfriend, Talk. A real girlfriend. Forever.
Boy, come
I'm
on.
gonna love her forever, Talk.
It's lizard. You don't need
What
no
is Lizard? Lizard is crazy. All right,
lizard,
we'll do it
lit,
on my
coated,
live. We'll do it.
whatever.
We'll do it on my
You gonna send me that if I leave a handprint, Rose? Gonna send me 5 if I leave a handprint. Yeah.
Man, Nana, you wasn't trying to do nothing. Nigga, Drip, every time I say Nana, send me some pics, Drip get in my inbox
Born, set
saying
your live up. They
you
can
a
go
big
to your
ass shit.
live.
It's already set up.
Damn.
Okay. If you already set up, okay, good. Everybody, go over to Barnes.
Thank you.
I thank everybody for the support. Please, I ask that y'all continue
Thank
to
you all.
support the round table. This is where we come over here and have grown people conversation. Then we can leave and go to somebody else's channel and do the bullshit, But over here on the round table, we just talk. You know, again, I say whenever y'all come over here, please support us. I do got people I gotta pay. I got two women's that I gotta pay, and we got to try at least to make $100 a month.
You got two what? Two women's?
Yeah, yeah, two women's. Like you
I
always
love
say,
you
I
put
say.
an S on women's. I love that shit, man. That shit's so country. That's so fucking country, man. I love it though. I love
Yeah, I got two women's that I gotta pay. You know what I'm
it.
saying? They my co-host. I feel right, doing this, and cause I'm not doing this by myself. I appreciate y'all with the support. Even if you don't do send nothing, the support enough us just sharing us out, being up here, conversating with us. We talk about real life stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of stuff going on in this world that we need to talk about. We try to help anybody that need help that can't, they need somebody to talk to and don't have nobody to talk to. You could come over here and talk with us.
You cuddle a little bit.
Again, we are live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. We
Come on,
have
go.
the men's roundtable that is on Tuesdays at
Facts.
7 p.m. The men's, we let the men's come over here, get they talk on, get their feelings out, what they need to talk about, whatever. They didn't go live yesterday, but it's okay. They'll be up and fresh next week, next Tuesday. Again, I thank y'all. Without y'all, there's no us at this round table. Like I said, we just beginning. It get better and better every week. You know, set y'all notification. For us going. So, talk. Do you have anything you need to say to them before we end this live?
Yes, I just want to thank everybody for pulling up to the Women's Roundtable. I believe this is episode 4. Find us again next week, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central. And yeah, we out this thing. We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate it. Y'all. Have a good night. Born's going live,
Good
so y'all
night.
pull up over there.
Oh, you already know.
Oh, I thought you was gonna let
Already
me
know.
say something. Thank y'all for tuning in to the
Born.
Scissor and Sisters sit down, and we love that you guys will pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and I want to thank y'all too for allowing me the platform like Real Spill. You know what I mean? My
Appreciate
nigga
y'all for
Born is
pulling
loyal,
up.
man. I appreciate you too, my guy, for your platform all the time. Thank y'all, ladies.
Appreciate it,
All
bro.
Shout
right.
out to everybody that pulled up on the panel today.
All right. Thank y'all and have a good night.
Good night.